I saw you saying you was anticipating.
Yeah, bro. It's like I've been really playing. Like yesterday,
I don't have the controller. That might be. I don't know if that's picking up. It should be.
That bitch had me up all night.
Where's the controller at?
Over there to be the charge.
Like I finally took a break from my ride. I was like, well, let me try to pick up this. Because the only thing I did was the first mission, which was the Temple of Doom mission.
I didn't. I forgot what the card you did.
What I do is check the audio.
Oh, go to the Xbox settings.
What's
Hit Xbox button. And turn the volume. Go to the mic at the bottom. Go back. Go to the mic at the bottom. And turn the button.
Oh yeah, hit that.
Jeez.
And,
You know you're good now.
You good? Cause it ain't going. You didn't hit play on the Spotify.
Oh, okay.
So.
But no, yeah, bro, that shit is. It is really the movie.
Get some folks.
Like it's so much of watching an Indiana Jones movie.
Yeah, I was watching. Jenny was playing it. She was streaming it before Christmas for a little bit, and I was watching some of it. I didn't care.
You didn't care for it?
I don't care about Indiana Jones.
You bogus.
So it was like I saw it. Really?
You bogus.
Like,
how you don't care?
Wait, you never got into Indiana Jones?
You didn't like the adventure?
I was like,
what was you watching during that? Well, you was. I mean, you wasn't born.
I wasn't there, so I was
So I
like,
guess you really missed the anticipation of what Indiana Jones was.
And so like even when cause like my dad tried to show it to me when I was younger, I was like, all right.
My friends didn't do it for you.
I was like, put back on Star Wars. This is the better Harrison Ford franchise. Put that back on.
Now, I don't hold Indiana Jones as high as everybody else. I've watched them all. I fuck with them, but I don't hold them as high.
I didn't watch them all. I watched.
Bro, Indiana Jones is amazing.
I'm not saying they're bad.
I understand it. I understand when people. I don't debate people. I personally don't hold it as high as everybody else.
I mean, but like I said, what other Indiana Jones is his own character. Like, what other person would you even put above Indiana Jones?
What were you talking about? Like, specifically Western?
Or no, it ain't no Western.
Well, not Western, but I mean, it's
adventure.
Adventure. Well, shit. I mean, we keep it in bean.
We talking about adventure.
If we keep it in
Let's
bean.
start the podcast then. This is a great first topic. So let's start the podcast.
Cause y'all got me bad. You know what I'm saying?
This is a great first topic.
Y'all got me real bad.
Hold on. Let me finish. I got my post.
Y'all doing Harrison Ford bogus.
No, I didn't say. I'm saying trash.
I'm over here with
I'm not saying it's trash. I just don't hold it as high as everybody else does.
That's a crazy thing to do, bro. That nigga was eating up the chain. He was eating up theaters with Indiana Jones.
He was.
I'm sure.
That's what I said. I don't debate people who hold them high. I just don't.
And I can't even remember if I actually even saw any. I think I saw maybe the newer ones in the theater, bro. I feel like every movie Indiana Jones I ever saw was that.
Yes.
It was against them?
Yeah, it was against the offense.
I think Temple was the first one that I saw in theater. And then everyone since then I've seen in theater. So I see
Temple would be. Bro, when the fuck did Temple come out?
I don't know. I'm looking at them
but
up
I do
now.
remember seeing that in theater. That's what I'm saying.
So, you ready?
One last post, and then I'll be ready. All right, I am ready.
On 3, 1, 2.
All right. Welcome back to the Geekset podcast, only podcast that blend hip hop culture and geek culture together. I'm your host Deuces, and it is 2025, and I got my man Bacardi Sensei with me.
Happy New Year, niggas.
Happy New Year, niggas, man. I got my man Didge in the building.
What is happening, people? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. We got Trip in the building,
What's going on, everybody?
and we got King out the shop.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Happy New
Niggas busting
Year.
out war blood.
When we get the camera, I'm telling you, bro, when we get that camera on King and Trip, it's gonna be hilarious.
Like, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Them niggas became a duo on accident.
I didn't notice he had on.
Oh, you didn't know why I was saying it?
I was just saying that like red hat and shirt.
Like,
No, yeah, great minds think alike, man. That's what it is.
Like, niggas became a duo on accident, bro. That's just hilarious, bro. But yeah, man, it's 2025, man. How niggas doing, man?
Doing good, you know?
y'all made some resolutions?
No.
No.
Not
Are we
necessarily,
slow for that now?
not necessarily
No.
resolutions, but I make benchmarks and goals that I want to hit. I wouldn't call it a resolution, but it's things that I'm focusing on for this year. So
Well, I mean, that would just go. Resolution is something you're trying to
Yeah.
change or something that you're trying to resolve. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, but it kind of is like, you know what I'm saying? It's like certain things, like I was telling y'all before we started, like my goal is to make sure that we have everybody has content available to post individually
Right.
that's Geekset stuff, and so it is a resolution to we didn't have that focus last year. So I
guess in a sense like that. I mean, you just
however you want to classify it.
yeah. I mean, if you're making a resolution, that's pretty much just saying that you're just trying to apply more work in places that's not being utilized correctly. So.
Yeah. So but we brought in the new year like we normally do now.
What's your bro?
I think he was leaned back and I caught him.
Yeah, I caught him the show.
Yeah.
I thought I was waiting for it to fall apart over there.
Boy, we never had that. We haven't had that happen on camera yet.
You fell out of the chair.
Yeah.
Out the chair, but not nothing, not stuff.
Oh, like no, not nothing like fell down or whatever. Like you definitely had a chair malfunction.
Damn, I forgot about that. No, I lived too far back. That's when we had that busted ass chair.
Dog! In 2 seconds? It was a 2. What happened?
We got a redemption kick from the last game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, this nigga playing like it's 1999. First win for the Packers is the
can't do it.
Dog, first win.
No, I'm saying we can't do it like that. I'm saying we don't do it. So when it happens, I'm upset.
I wouldn't say anything if you wouldn't have. Because it gave me something to do. My team won and I'm upset. We're not going to get up on 50 anymore. So
The Bears just won the Super Bowl. Nigga. That ain't beat them since 2018. It's crazy.
It's the
Crazy.
first win my daughter has seen. As
The daughter finally saw a bear win.
Yeah,
That's it. That's heinous. That's heinous.
that was a good kick, though.
it was a really good kick.
But no,
But no,
did y'all do anything? Anybody do anything in the New Year?
Fan.
I went to the Dells, man.
Oh, you went out. You got outside.
You went to the
That's
Dells.
beyond outside.
I mean,
No, it was
Well, the
actually-
time that you asked us if niggas doing anything, that means that you had to leave like at least an hour.
Oh wait, no, you talking about New Year?
Yeah.
My bad. I'm thinking of Christmas. New
Oh,
New
Year's.
Year's,
He would have to leave.
like 5.
He would have
He was
to
like, oh, and niggas ain't going outside.
Year. Hey, no. I did go by some friend's house and like we kicked it. We brought the New Year in. We watched Carry On and a little bit of Squid Games, and then played games and shit.
oh yeah, I guess we didn't talk about Christmas either.
I heard good shit about
Yeah.
Carry On was out, right, bro?
Yeah.
I'm gonna let people have their opinions on it. I'm gonna just be real with you. It was too many points in the movie where it was triggers,
Oh yeah, I heard that too.
and it is like it's so much triggering without any real resolution. And it's like at the end, they kind of like close it off, but they do it in a very vague way. So if you are a black male, you will hate this damn.
Really?
Bro, it's
Bro, hold on, because the trailer don't show no niggas at all.
because the niggas get fired or they get beat up.
Yeah.
What?
Yes, bro. It
It's
is.
a whole bait switch? Like,
Bro,
niggas
it's
get
But I
their
actually like Carry On, but I can absolutely understand the criticisms that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody in the comments said, Carry On pissed me
Oh,
off.
But
really?
then came out.
Yeah.
And that pissed me off is in all caps.
Well, you know what pissed me off? That I guess like Harry because I did watch Juror number 9, Juror 2, so number 2. Yeah, whatever. The fuck. I can hold him. You know why? Because I was there. That shit pissed me off. That same thing. Like you said, if you a black man and you see how this juror and how
it's about just one juror,
well, yeah, it was
like his impact in the process. Of
yeah.
whatever.
And if you was a black man and you watch that, you'd be like, what?
Was there a black man on trial?
No.
Okay.
No, but you'll be like I don't want to spoil it, but the way that things transpire, you'd be like, there ain't no way a black person would be given this type of cash in.
Oh, the madness. Oh,
The man is like someone already told me that's just literally like
a bunch of triggers.
just a racist movie.
Yeah,
in general.
yeah.
Like,
That's all they did, bro. I feel like they made so many on purpose, like with just intent to piss you off movies and shows or series lately where it's like, y'all gotta get away from that. Like, we understand the stereotypes, we understand all that, but y'all don't really have to keep playing on it every time and doing it in such a grandiose way. Bro, and Carry On,
you mad?
you sitting here with an earpiece in your ear at the scanner, talking to yourself for hours, bro. 4 hours, and nobody questions you. One dude who everybody in the whole place knows, bro, don't drink. You walk over to him with a coffee cup, walk away with his coffee cup, and he end up getting and narking on him. You narked on him, and next thing you know, everybody believes it.
But y'all mix cups?
No. You set your cup there on purpose, and then told that he had liquor in his cup.
Yo.
But listen, you've been talking to yourself for hours, bro. For hours.
This was just some entertainment now. Let me get this nigga fired.
No, I'm saying if you're just a worker,
yeah,
and you're seeing this white dude do this, and then out of nowhere the black dude get fired, you gonna be like, wait a minute, but ain't nobody questioning?
Yeah, that's a plot twist. It's definitely a plot twist. Like, what this got to do with anything?
Thank you, bro.
What this got to do with anything?
Thank you, bro. And that's what I said. It was one of the triggers that was like, you know what? I'm good on this movie.
That's crazy. I think it's even crazier that people like see these scripts and be like, yeah, we can still do that scene. Like, you said, and just be like, yeah, we just do it.
Hey, speaking of movies, we gotta get back to this question.
Yeah, that's
before we get back, I was going to. Did you do anything over there?
Oh, for New Year's?
Yeah.
I mean, I did a vision board for my year.
Yeah, I saw that. That was dope. You know, my cousin Camelia was doing a vision board. I seen a lot of people focusing on.
Bro, I went to Half Price Books on New Year's Eve to get some more magazines. That shit was white. Like everybody was doing vision board. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I mean, I think it was really great because the last time I actually did a vision board was probably about 6 years ago, and it was part of my like 5-year plan of like what I want to do in my life. So I kind of put like the same thing I had, like travel and all this kind of things up there. So
just real quick, how successful was you off that?
I did everything on the vision.
Oh, fire!
So for me it was like I didn't think about doing a vision board again since then. So it was like it was brought to my attention to do a vision board, and I feel weird about it at first, but I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. But it gave me my perspective I needed, because I feel like after my 5-year goals or whatever, I really was kind of in the space of like, I don't know what success for myself yet. You know what I'm saying? So the vision board kind of helped me put more things in perspective, so where I can write goals out easier, because now you know where you really trying to go. Like that's what the vision board's for. Yeah. So you put where you trying to go. So
is this your first time doing it with money?
No. For both times I did it with somebody else. Mm-hmm. But this was funny because, like I said, Imani didn't know I did it, but Imani was talking to me and she was like, yeah, I need to work on the vision board. I'm like, oh, I did one too. So she's like, oh, we should compare vision boards. And when I got over there to come like show her mine, she had this big dumbass wall on the floor, and I'm like, bro, what is this?
She went old school.
Yeah.
She went to a typical like high school.
Like she's like, it was like I got this little piece of paper, a little square, you know what I'm saying, rectangle, and she got like a wall. I'm like, you doing a vision wall, fam? Like she wasn't even done with it. But she's doing like a 100 image like vision board where she's been carrying it for like months. So she's been like finding all these little black women and people doing stuff, whatever, and using that as like her vision. Like so instead of her like finding magazine stuff, she just really just bought a bunch of pictures that she can glue down and use. So I thought that was dope. I'm waiting for her. She should be done with it hopefully today. I want to see it.
Fire, super fire. And then just real quick trick. What about you?
I made a vision board too.
We should compare vision boards. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but other than that, I shut it in the house on New Year's. Me and Bells, but so just.
Yeah, I definitely chill.
Yeah, it was definitely chill. Like I said,
it was a Wednesday, fam. It was just
it was
that, and like going out. Like obviously, I did a lot, but going out for New Year's is always more hype than it actually
needs to. It needs to be, honestly.
Like going out, because everywhere drinks are double price, like
or watered down,
and then unless you are ready, like the group that you go with, that's who you seeing for the night. So if you telling your guys, hey, we gonna meet up at X, Y, and Z, no, you're not.
Yeah.
Like you not.
One last question to now: does weather play a part? So if the weather was mid-70s, low 80s, would you be more prone to go out?
Well, see, so what I think, for me, New Year's, and I have realized this a while ago too. Like New Year's has always been a day that I actually do some kind of like rearranging in my home. So even within that week of, and so even if I would, like, I would still kick it for New Year's, but I was always home before New Year. You know what I'm saying? Before the 12 o'clock. So I was like, so I would try to get my house together however I want to, rearrange for the New Year, go hang with some friends, and I'm trying to be back home by 10 or 11. I've been doing that. or I'm not going nowhere. Like that's what I'm saying. It's either I'm going. Like I haven't really brought the New Year's in with people. Prices, man. I was like when we was at your crib, did. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That was a while ago.
Yeah, like going out and all that kind of shit. That was like 2019, damn near. Like,
that's the thing. I think that might be the last time I did a full go out New Year. Well, no, one year, one of my friends, she got married on New Year, so we did her wedding. Obviously, it was on New Year's Eve was the wedding, and then the reception went into the New Year. That was fun. I'll give you that. That was fun.
They snap.
Yeah, it was a good time.
That's a good planning right there.
Right.
It was on that same K. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. One last New Year question then. Did y'all do? Was there any point where you leaned into all right, I gotta get the kiss on New Year, like when the bell dropped?
No, I mean I ain't with nobody. That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying in general, and not just this year in life. Have you ever did that? Like that was.
I mean, you know what? To be truthfully honest, bro, I really do hate all that. Like that's what I'm saying. Like
you hate the stuff, yeah.
Like I really I get it. Like I get it. Like I understand that people, you know, that mentality of like whoever you take the New Year in with you kind of be with. It's like, bro, that motherfucker gonna be a piece of shit the next day. You know what I'm saying?
Like the fight happens.
That motherfucker be brand new for the New Year. You know what I'm saying? And now you just like, damn, like you know what I'm saying? It's like I get it. Like I get the sentimental and things behind it, but people do lean heavy into that shit.
Yeah, no,
yeah. Really
it's a lot of superstition that goes into it. Like I heard the Black Eyed Peas, the
We
green,
do that. Like I've done
the money. No, I just heard that the first man that comes to your house has to have money in his pocket in order to supposed to bring prosperity.
Really?
Yeah. Which I never heard it.
I got money in my pocket and I show back the opponent.
It's supposed to be the first man to come into your home, whether it's your, the resident or whatever. I'm like, oh, okay, I never knew that, but it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and I had money in my pocket.
It gotta be cash. I want.
Eating grapes on the
I get it. No, yes, it does have to be money in your pocket.
No, I had a $5 in my pocket.
Hey, $5 a day.
Hey,
$5 a day for 365.
I was almost full. I don't carry cash like that anymore. I just happen to have a random.
Hey, keep it real. That was the same shit that happened with me. I put all the money in the bank, and some of my spirit was like, "Nah, just take out at least $5." At least I had like $25 because I'm like, I might need food, and I might need to tip somebody. But I knew I wasn't going nowhere.
Right.
That's the
So
thing.
like,
I ain't going somewhere. I know I need the cash. To your point, I don't carry cash, but I was like, let me have something.
Right. See, look, you leaned already. You leaned immediately, and then the nigga say, "Oh, if I got money in my pocket," you leaned into that when he dove in that shit. Like, that's what I'm saying.
I used to do the kiss thing as far as like just sentimental shit. Like,
Yeah. I mean, I get if you
with somebody.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but I don't think about stuff like that.
Like, I mean, yeah, if you with somebody and that's what I said for me. It's been so long that I've been out, literally, for one, with somebody and out like kicking it on New Year's. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I mean, because like I said, even when you think about the early days when people really thought about New Year's, niggas was trying to find a nigga to kiss. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's wild business.
That's what I'm saying. There's people that literally will just kiss a random because they got to get that kiss on New Year's.
And it don't mean, but I guess because it's supposed to signify. Like I used to think it was supposed to signify, like I'm
like that person.
Yeah, but
no,
it signify love. And
That's what I thought.
I've done it in my life. I didn't seek it out. But I definitely saw a girl.
Somebody saw, like, has people have
somebody saw.
Seek you out.
One of those times we went to Chicago for New Year's. They had like the big party, open bar. Definitely a girl walked by. Hey, happy New Year. We keep it.
You can't remove it. Wake up with a fucking bump up.
No.
Oh God! Wake up with a friend.
Happy New Year.
It was definitely a reckless thing,
All right, so we started off pre-show talking about Indiana Jones.
Because y'all made me mad.
All right.
So, I didn't even say it.
So for those, you know what I'm saying, for those who tap in now or who tap in later on, like Diggs said that he never seen it.
No, I seen him.
Well, I want to start out first by saying that we're on this subject because the game is amazing. If anybody hasn't played the game yet, the game is literally like playing, like, or watching the movie. Like the tone of the music, even the characters, like every little kind of weird, wacky, eccentric. It's like they got the right acting and everybody in play. They're like you're really watching the Indiana Jones movie. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's why we got there, and that's when
And so yeah, I've seen Raiders of the Lost Ark and Temple of Doom. I just didn't care.
How do you not care though?
Raiders of the Lost Ark, I was bored. So I was like, all right, whatever. And then Temple of Doom, because like I said, obviously I wasn't born when the first 3 came out.
When like I said, when was
So Raiders of the Lost Ark was 81, Temple of Doom was 84, Last Crusade was 89.
That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like I ain't seen Crusade. I think that was the first one I saw in the movies because I remember the other 2 watching them at home.
Okay. So and that's the thing. So obviously
I was
all
born
3
in
of those.
81, so I know how this. You know what I'm saying? Like
All 3 of those. Out by the time I was born.
Like them were good. They were like big VHS sellers back in the day.
But my dad had them. That's
You know what I'm
the
saying?
thing.
Like, everybody. I feel
Oh,
like
you're saying they were big.
they were. Yeah, they
Okay.
were. They were
Yeah.
big sellers.
So my statement was, I've seen them all. I just don't hold them as high.
and I don't understand that.
So and then you brought up, you talking about like treasure hunters. If I'm keeping it in the beam, I'm watching National Treasure.
That's the only one I was gonna give you.
Yep.
That's the only one.
But National Treasure was way past Indiana Jones.
But I'm saying
he was
else-
a derivative of
You
Indiana
know,
Jones.
and I agree. I am not
Lord
debating.
Croft,
I
all
am not
them are
debating that we don't get these people without him.
Yeah.
I'm just saying
because
these are more enjoyable to me. I'd rather watch the National Treasures than any Indiana.
You know, I never watched all of these. I don't know, what do you got? 3 of them or 2 of them?
3.
I think I only watched.
No, there's 5.
There's 5 all Nick.
Oh, National Treasure. I'm sorry. I thought
Three of them he did himself. them on Tubi.
But no, I mean,
Good Lord.
I mean, National Treasure is pretty much modern day Indiana Jones.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it was all
Yeah.
modern time. Like, I think for me,
there's 2.
There's 2.
One,
I
two,
thought-
I think
Three, 3 is in the works.
It's the
well,
Constitution.
potentially
Yeah.
in the works.
It's the
Oh,
Constitution one, and then it's the Treasure one.
Yeah.
The actual, they found a room full of gold shit.
but I feel like Indiana Jones was like that was like it's hard for me to me it is in the highest regard because like we're saying there's so many movies. There isn't an Indiana Jones.
Would you
Like
watch?
when Indiana Jones was created,
Mhm.
there was
Oh, no,
nothing
I
like
agree.
it. You know what I'm saying? And it's been like that forever.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like
All
you
of that is cool. I didn't say it was bad. I just said I personally was bored. Didn't enjoy
and
it.
like I said,
It wasn't for me.
when you gave me, because like I said, if you Harrison, like now we talking about this Harrison Ford in general. Like I said, if you give me Star Wars over Indiana Jones, fine. I'll let you have that. I can understand why you didn't watch Indiana Jones as much, but you know Harrison Ford from Star Wars.
Yeah.
I can give you that.
Yeah.
I can give you that. You know
I
what
just
I'm
don't
saying?
hold it in regard because also, so I just typed in treasure hunting movie. So I want to ask you guys this: where do you fall in this? The original one, not the new shit, but the original one. That's considered a treasure hunting movie.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it is. I mean, there was.
Yeah.
But it still
watching
ain't in the, it ain't
I'm watching
Indiana
that
Jones.
over- I'm watching that over Indiana Jones.
But that nigga he's a makeshift
But I'm-
Indiana
But that's
Jones.
not the debate.
No,
That's
I-
not
No,
the
I hear what
debate.
you're saying,
The
but no.
point is,
What I'm saying is they doing the same shit.
No, you're not.
No, hear me out.
This time.
No, hear me out. Indiana Jones was first.
Right.
But if you talking about the mummy, the pistol, the vest,
Mhm.
the look,
Oh yeah,
like
his look was like
for the most part,
Indiana
anybody
Jones
who's a professor or rich and searching, any historical sites, but doing it solo or like under the table, you are a derivative of Indiana Jones.
I mean, like I said, my thing is like the reason Indiana Jones stands above everybody, not even on the fact that he being the grandfather, but it's like he was actually a very normal person. This nigga was a college,
Was a college
professor
Yeah.
that enjoyed flunking. You know what I'm saying?
But he had to do it though. He had to do these journeys out of like, I gotta clear my name. Every movie starts with in the classroom. I'm just telling y'all what's going on, and then somebody go, "Hey, bro, remember that shit we was looking for back in the day?" What they ended up doing was some dirty shit.
Yeah.
So if you don't do it,
Yeah.
and the police chase him out, and then he has to go
He
do
was
it.
good class. Like, nigga, you imagine
He in the middle of an exam.
Yeah.
Make sure you hang your papers in on the back of a motorcycle. Like what?
But that's what the game was, because that's how the whole game set up.
Yeah.
Like that's how the whole story set up. This nigga like he got his same friend in there, like the little dude, the his butler, whatever friend dude. Like, bro, you got exams next week. Like, I gotta get out of here.
I gotta
go.
this.
Like,
They're trying to take my teachers.
I
Like,
got to get up.
Like that was the crazy. Okay, so and this is the thing. I'm not knocking y'all because I understand what you're saying as far as picking shit up late
Yeah.
and not fucking with it.
But no, the thing for me, so that's ditch. Because me, like I said, because of my pops and everything, I did see him as.
I know, no,
Yeah.
even that with both because like I'm the last person to criticize because I don't fuck with power. I don't do none of it. But
It was good. Happy New Year.
I only do this because of the same thing. I've seen other things similar, and I've drawn to those more. But my thing is, I don't see how you couldn't be entertained by it because in a time,
Well, that's what Did said. I was entertained. I just don't hold it in regard. Like I said, so when I say I don't hold it in high regards, is where it's like the Indiana Jones to me, all the movies I've watched them, they were one and done.
One and done?
I never had the need. I
will admit I ain't watched them in a minute.
Yeah,
I will admit that.
I've never
But the game has made me like, bro, I forgot about Indiana
Yeah.
Jones. Like,
I guess
that just to clarify when I say I don't hold it as high regards to it. Like you know what I'm saying?
I feel like that with the Mummy. Like I felt no reason to rewatch it.
Yeah, see,
I watched all of them.
National
and it was
Treasure.
good.
And then on this list, I'm gonna ask y'all because this is
Hold on,
before
that though. So I also haven't watched. I watched the first two. I was set.
I gotta get that. That's
So,
what I'm
like,
saying.
you gotta go back.
But you don't care
But
about
you don't
that.
care.
You don't care.
So no, and my point was like I would say give it another shot now, only because like you ever watch older movies? Like I watched Masters of the Universe, right?
Okay.
And I was so disappointed because I was a kid. I was like, bro, this was cold. And now when I watch it, I'm like, damn.
Now I don't want to go back to it.
So, but look, but when you watch Indiana Jones, certain films, they filmed a certain way where they didn't need a lot.
Yeah.
But what they did put in made it look great.
Well, no,
That's what I think
and I do
Indiana Jones
give
is.
Indiana Jones that.
That's
Like
what
I
I'm
said,
saying.
I do give him that.
I hear
That's what I
you.
said. I'm not saying it's trash. And
I'm willing to try.
So,
But you also got to be willing to accept if I come back and be like, hey, I fell asleep.
oh no, look. I'm not even saying you gotta like it. I'm just saying like how we watch Home Alone, right?
Yeah.
You might not have seen Home Alone in 20 years, but when you rewatch it, you like, oh wait, this actually ain't that. It's not shot terrible. Like a Goonies or something like that.
I just feel like you really like even if you haven't watched them all. I just feel like Steven Spielberg was in his prime.
He was.
Yeah, he was doing his thing.
So to not even give that like with the spectacle you saw of Star Wars to me was in Indiana Jones. Like this nigga could do no wrong.
Yeah.
He had Goonies. This nigga had a run, bro. He was Goonies.
And
like,
I had like a line of love. I was like, dang, Steven missed this time. Indiana Jones missed this time. Like, damn. Everybody missed one,
Go ahead and 5 of them though. You know what I'm saying? Like so.
Yeah, if it was trash, I guarantee they would give 5.
Do y'all? All right. So they put this on this.
That's why I said it's just not for me. I ain't gonna call it trash.
Per this list, they included Pirates of the Caribbean. Do y'all consider that?
I mean, treasure hunt. Well, yeah,
it's a treasure hunt.
It's a treasure hunt movie.
So I'm picking.
But
up
I mean-
Indiana Jones as well.
See, y'all talking about me. Deuces is being more.
No, I'm going off of the
Yeah, he
list.
just been agreed.
I'm going off of the list.
Hey, just stab it. Where it don't need to be stabbed.
He just taking shit. I'm taking this. I'm
I'm
putting this on.
No, I'm
They said
I'm explaining
fire
why.
price.
Because now that I know the genre,
Now you see it.
you all get in the crib like y'all like I can't consider that.
Yeah, that's what it is. All of the
I
Indiana
got
Jones.
one more throw in there because I'm watching Tomb Raider over Indiana Jones as well.
Why?
Because they're better movies.
How?
More
Which one? No, which one?
Which one?
Jolie was.
I want to know Angelina Jolie or the newer one.
Angelina Jolie for sure.
You are lying.
I
You
know
ain't
I am
even
not.
seen it. You've never seen it.
I
You've never seen
Y'all
it.
really
In order to say that you like Angelina Jolie, if you said the newer girl, I would have believed you.
I don't like the
But
new
Angelina Jolie's
so
movie was fucking. You know what
I don't
Angelina,
like the newer ones over
Angelina Jolie movie was like Batman Returns.
And I love Batman Returns.
You don't do Batman.
That's a war. I
Oh, you know what? I'm lying. Not Batman Returns. Batman and Robin. Batman and Robin. That's what it is. No, I meant Val Kilmer.
You
Yeah.
lost Bacardi so quickly.
Hey, whoa, now. But no, Val Kilmer's Batman. That's Angelina Jolie.
Batman and Robin wasn't it Clooney?
No, that was he got Robin with Val Kilmer.
At the end of
And then they faced off with two. They got Batgirl.
Yeah,
with,
when it was Mr. Freeze and Poison.
Yeah, that was Clooney,
that was
right?
Clooney for sure.
Yeah, that was Clooney. Yeah, that was
But so
Batman.
I'm saying,
Had
I like.
Batman.
I
You gotta have some right but you gotta put a spot for him. You gotta put broad in, you got a spot for him, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's the one where he turned around and showed his back on.
to have a nipple spot in ballistic armor is
Nigga,
crazy.
it's the wildest. You had no.
Hey,
But remember,
hey,
remember, he also
hey,
turned
hey,
around and
hey,
he showed his butt at the thong, bro.
And he had the back card.
He had the
Like,
back.
He had
card.
the back card.
Like, that was freaky Batman.
They was doing too much.
He was really freaky Batman.
And
And that means that when he was fighting, like,
My nipples getting hard.
Bro,
My nipples need protection.
The fact that it's Danny DeVito's fault.
What?
Why?
So when you watch it, I forgot which documentary it is, but they talk about it. Danny DeVito played the Penguin so well and so grotesque that they said that the WB said, we gotta go family friendly.
Yeah.
We can't do that again. And then that's why it
But
was
that
super
is family.
family.
That nipples is not family friendly.
Hey, that's the complete opposite.
Yes, it is.
What about nipples?
But it wasn't
making things
grotesque.
family-friendly?
It wasn't because Danny DeVito ate that raw fish. That
Hey,
wasn't a
that
joke. He
wasn't
really
the
ate
scene.
that raw fish.
That was-
Danny DeVito was
That's why he wanted the greatest stuff.
Yeah.
It was like we ain't doing that shit.
That's why he
ever
working.
again.
That's why he working to this day.
Yeah,
That was a combination of Danny DeVito and Tim Burton. Like you hired Tim Burton.
Right.
Think about it. Like that's on you.
Yeah, it's on you when you hire Tim Burton.
Because Tim
And
Burton
Danny-
had no issue
And
with
I,
it.
that's what's so crazy. Like I'm like Tim Burton and Danny DeVito could have did a lot of shit together.
God,
And I
fact
feel
they
like
giving
Danny
him a
DeVito was really
trilogy.
fucking with Tim. Like, oh, you want me? I eat it.
Oh yeah. Oh
You
yeah.
know that Rick Ross?
He probably talked to him in the back. Hey, we need realism, man. Like just really bite into it. And he like, oh, I got you. Watch this.
You know what I'm saying? Like I eat it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
The bones and all.
Yeah,
Man.
that's
Gorgeous.
crazy, bro. Like, what else, Snacks?
What's up?
What's going on?
So, me and Biz were talking earlier, right? Biz was saying that he felt like sometimes we get away from our geekdom. And I was like, oh, great, because I have a whole lot of geek stuff that I wanted to incorporate, right?
Okay.
Speaking of New Year, I just real quick, fun topic that I had. What anime or cartoon world would you want to spend New Year in? If you could.
In the New Year, I haven't never seen a New Year episode.
No,
I don't think they do New Year
I'm
episodes.
not saying New Year
I
episodes.
haven't seen
Just
it
think
either.
about the settings and everything like
Oh,
that.
man.
Basically, what world you
What
want to
world
live
would
in?
you want to be in for a New Year celebration?
I'm going to the Jetsons.
Anime?
Because
Oh,
You said-
anime?
you
Oh, you said cartoon.
I said or cartoon because I know Trip is more getting new into anime, so his knowledge might not be as intensive.
Jetsons for New
The
Year?
reason why, I'm gonna tell you why. Jetsons lived above the Flintstones. I'm going down to get me a Brontosaurus burger, and I'm gonna fly my ass back up there, and I'm gonna chill and watch all that future TV in my hover car. Nigga.
That lets you know how terrible that world is, by the way. The Jetsons is looking high and nice.
Bro.
And when you go down,
When you even think about the fact of like, what really was the Earth like that? Because why was the prehistoric down on the Earth?
that's what I'm saying.
And it was
that lets
future
you.
of
That
time.
lets you
Remember,
know.
them niggas was digging up the material. And
They also they wasn't expecting you to put. Hey, why is this in the same world? They wasn't expecting you to put that together.
But because at this point, the Jetsons are oppressors. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
they are. They are.
That's the
He
one
is
like-
us.
Like we thought the
Sure.
Flintstones was prehistoric times. No.
No,
That was a savage
Why do you think them
wasteland.
niggas elevator always came straight up
But
extra hard? Because that was a long trip up from
that
down
was,
there,
that
bro.
was like the Flintstones was a
Yeah,
savage wasteland where it was kill or be killed. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? The niggas they do, they bold with rocks. You know what I'm saying? Like
But
And they had no brakes. They used
no
their feet.
brakes. Couldn't even afford the brake. That's how poor they was. Just up there flying, feet ain't touching nothing. Nigga.
It's a Bam Bam ain't never have a shirt, nigga.
Hi, bro.
Never had a
you know what I'm
shirt.
saying?
I actually still really love that cartoon. Just the Flintstones is one of my favorites.
Oh yeah.
It was great as a kid until I didn't think about it until just now. Bro, that work is terrible.
Yeah, it was
But to be honest though, every cartoon world, bro, is terrible. Every anime world is terrible. If
Yeah.
y'all really, nigga, no matter where you look at, and you gonna be in the X-Men, you gonna be Attack on Titan.
I mean, we talking
Where,
about
who you want to be?
I was gonna pick a sports anime because you're right. Anything else was terrible.
But-
I would
but-
pick something that is very, very slice of life ish.
I don't know if it's really slice of life, because they have a lot of drama, bro.
I'm trying to
Incest.
think.
That
Cartoon or anime?
that you think will have a fire
New Year's
celebration that you would want to spend it.
Jackie Chan Adventures.
You snap.
You snap.
That's Chinese New Year.
You
You
snap.
How do you live with the dragons and
came
shit?
in high. You came in real high. I don't got nothing for that. You came
That's
in
actually
real high.
fire, bro. Because they celebration gonna be
Jackie
lit.
got your back. He ain't gonna be no problems.
So yeah, anybody pop up, yeah,
Yeah,
I
Jackie
gotta
got
worry
your
about it.
back.
I can just party. I can get drunk over here.
Or
Damn.
no, never mind.
I'm picking. I don't know if y'all seen Bartender Glass and God.
Yeah.
They was opening up a very high-end restaurant hotel. That shit looked great. The parties they were throwing in that looked amazing. And dude was the coldest bartender ever. He looked at you and said, "I know what type of drink you need," and made that shit every time.
Yeah, that might be lit.
I'm going.
That's what I'm
That
saying.
might be
That's
lit.
cold.
I'm going One Piece, and I'm on the fly. I'm on the boat with Luffy, because one,
I'm
we
on
got.
the boat, bitch.
I'm on the boat because not only that,
You to work,
Yeah.
man.
no, because you got Sanji. Sanji gonna be cooking. He likes cooking. That's his thing.
I
Sanji
get
wants
it,
to.
but everybody on that boat got agent. I
No,
ain't
they
seen
don't.
no
You got
cooking.
a warrant, nigga. Y'all get pulled
No,
over
no,
going
please.
down.
Everybody got agent.
No, they don't.
That's why.
Not on the boat. On the boat.
Wait, what?
Now, One Piece, you got the navigator, which is you got the navigator. Sanji cooks. For the most part, everybody just be chilling. Like I said, Frankie, the one that handles the boat and all the maintenance of it. Luffy,
Those other niggas.
No,
Nico,
nigga,
Chopper,
they're hands. They're
No,
hands.
they're not, bro.
Bro,
When you watch,
Zoro is the boat hand.
when you
He
watch it,
helps, what's the name, operate the boat.
no, when you watch it, like I said, for the most part, like I said, because Chopper's the doctor.
Yeah.
He just
Job.
That's a
he
job.
ain't gotta do nothing. Nobody get fucked up.
They always fucked up.
No,
What do you
they not.
mean?
No,
They're
they-
always
no,
fucked
No,
up.
they always
He
get
don't stop being the
They
doctor.
always-
No, yes, all different to say.
No, they always
They are pirates. They get beat up every other episode.
Bro, listen, y'all talking to the nigga that I'm in the
I know,
thousands.
but I'm watching
I'm
it.
in-
Listen,
I'm in the
I'm watching it
thousands.
currently, right?
Yeah, so
You might have forgot 400, but I'm telling you right now at 400.
I'm not talking about
Listen,
now.
no,
man,
nigga.
'cause
You talking about John.
You still on the going Mary. You ain't got the
See,
new,
you know what?
We on the new
Now you
boat.
being too technical about 1,000 episodes
This is-
anime,
This is
bro.
where
They got
I'm from
eras.
here.
They got eras.
This is my new year. Let me show
But you got to be specific of an
That's what I
era.
was trying to
He was.
get to.
I said he was, and I said, "Ain't no way." He's on this big ass boat. Everybody ain't
No,
got time.
everybody knows. Exactly.
But this is a cruise ship,
Somebody
man.
chilling.
That's
Yes, this is how a lot of the.
I couldn't be.
This is how a lot of them roll. You know why Luffy don't care about it? Because all Luffy care about is eating and getting to the island. That's all.
He
right?
ain't the type
And so-
shit.
And so,
So
Sanji cooking.
Yeah,
Zoro,
he out here lazy on the job.
Zoro is
Little
always
shit
drinking,
ass.
so I know we're gonna have
Little shit
fire ass booze. So it's like I said, I'm gonna have a world class chef. I'm gonna have a good. Oh yeah, we got that pyro. Me, Luffy, and Zoro will be on that boat drinking. We gonna have, and then we gonna have Brooke. That nigga, all he does is play. He can play the song. He can the whole song.
I was gonna say, you pointed at me and you said, "Right." I was like, "Hell yeah!"
Hell yeah.
The funniest thing of this is like everybody that he's describing, like you said, are like the man. Bro, you gonna be like you making sure they straight. Like they gonna be like,
No.
Sign like bring my drink, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Because
there's-
there's road.
there's-
Nobody got no. So you gonna be the one that don't
Bro,
got no job?
there's like 5 people on the boat now. What are you talking about? Like I said, you got, because like I said, Nico Robin don't do anything on the boat. I forgot the bunny lady name. She don't do anything. There's a warlord that's like, bro, the Straw Hat Pirates, that crew now on the boat now is way different than the start.
Sound like
These
Luffy
going
running.
down.
But I'm
Sound
like,
like Luffy is running a terrible boat.
They still the number one pirate.
but I'm just saying, like my thing is like, do you think they just not showing that? Because how they like, bro, somebody got like they roll, they got to roll,
I'm
they
talking
got
about for New Year's. I was like, why would they put me to work on New Year Day, bro?
Because it's a boat.
It's a boat.
You never off.
Yes, you are.
No, you're not.
In One Piece,
I mean, you might call him Waters.
In One Piece, you are. I'm telling y'all.
I don't know, bro. Hey, listen, I don't know. I've never seen an episode where them niggas celebrated nothing.
I did. I see multiple. That's what I'm trying to
Was
let
it the
y'all
whole
know.
day?
Yes, they celebrate when they just beat I forgot the dragon name. And yeah, when they, like I said, bro, they have celebration days where they just like, we ain't doing shit. We just celebrated for this day.
I guess I assume whatever this world is, you ain't just gonna pop in on New Year's for the celebration to pop out.
But you can, because that happens.
But you
That's what I'm
can.
telling you.
Are you a
can.
special guest on the episode?
You gonna fly in?
Yeah. You see it all the time, bro.
This nigga gonna catch the, he gonna catch the
Year's
train.
introduce it.
That means that you are the problem with the episode.
Yeah,
No,
you're the antagonist.
no, because I can be like Shanks. You know what's funny? This is the most funniest thing. So I know y'all haven't watched it, but there's this one character that Luffy's heavily inspired by named Shanks, right? Lost his arm trying to save Luffy.
Nigga,
I know you do, right? Shanks, right? And he got his own pirate crew. Luffy, when he was a kid, wanted to be part of Shanks' pirate crew. Shanks was like, nah, do your thing, right? So Luffy doing his thing, it just had a big benchmark moment. Remember, we are in the thousands.
Right.
We are in the thousands. And Luffy's goal is, I want to be the king of the pirates, so I got to find the One Piece, right? All the other pirates in the world trying to find the One Piece. Shanks has a pirate crew. Tell me why this last episode they saw Luffy gets a new bounty. He's the top dog now, right? Shanks said everybody cried, "Oh man, Luffy came a long way." And Shanks sit there. He said, "You know what, guys? I think it's time for us to go find the One Piece." I said, "Nigga, what was y'all doing this whole fucking time?"
Now
No, the goal is the One Piece. That's everybody's goal.
But I mean, but you also
You
realize
care
like,
about the One
you
Piece.
might just fall into it. Right? But when you see a nigga causing so much trouble, like, okay, cause we might have found this One Piece. Like,
No, but they was happy. They was like, "Hey," because they was like, he gonna be king of the pirates. They happy for Luffy. So, but I think it's more friendly competition because he's like, "Oh, it's like Jordan and Kobe." You know what I'm saying? Shanks and
okay, I think you say yeah.
So it's like that. But it's just funny that Shanks like after 1,000 episodes, he's like, "All right, guys, let's go find the One Piece." like no, that shit is hilarious. But yeah, no, people pop up all the time. Sabo, he is not a main character on Luffy's crew, but every now and then he just pops up.
But I mean, that's what I'm saying. But those are reoccurring characters. If you were just popping in, you're gonna be one time only.
That's what I was
So you would be a story. That's what I'm saying. You would be the story.
That would be the problem.
You are the problem.
No, let me say
They docked on that. They docked on
help
that
you.
island.
They help you.
Yeah, they are helping you.
That's not me the problem.
Because you got a problem. They help you.
But you know what happens every time Luffy and Straw Hat Pirates do that? Guess who's part of the Straw Hat Pirate crew now? The person in the episode. So I'll take it. I'll take it.
Then that's when you get put to work.
No, you keep on leaning on traditional pirates.
You gotta earn your place though.
They don't put
The niggas that ain't got no job earned their place. You ain't did nothing. You coming in eating and drinking, and you think we just gonna give you a place?
Y'all going off of how y'all would operate. Luffy just brings everybody up on. Luffy,
He right.
he's one of
That
the
nigga bring nope. He bring you on when he needs you for a job.
not all no.
Every person,
Bro, keep
every person got
Keep
brought on with a job.
Keep watching.
But every person that you named got brought on because he needed you for a
I'm
job.
telling you.
I mean, that's how he met them or whatever they
That's what I'm
say.
saying. Zoro, hey, I need
So
a
you
badass.
talk about main crew.
Nico Riley, hey, I need
I'm
a
talking
switch.
about the new niggas.
So there's a new crew of niggas.
Yes.
And he was like,
He got a whole island of people now. Like Luffy is that nigga, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like I said, I'm not.
even further, you think niggas ain't got jobs on this earth?
We off this joint.
Y'all talking.
These niggas
Y'all haven't even watched
these
it.
niggas is pirates. They're not putting out Ducky 2. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas got shit to do.
No.
Still, this is Red Dead Redemption. You better bring something back.
You definitely better put some kind of way.
And you know what? That's why people fuck with Luffy, because Luffy ain't trying to force niggas to the work.
That's why for 1,000 episodes until they come to the damn One Piece.
Oh,
He
God.
spent too much time not running the right damn shit.
Oh God, you've been dragging this task out way too
It all
long.
makes sense now. This nigga ain't
Now it all makes sense. You know, Aaron Yeager got this shit wrapped up quick.
Y'all just here for the adventure.
That's why I said, I think it was a couple episodes back, and he was like, it's going to be the journey. I said,
You know
what's
what?
fucked up, it looks like the One Piece might actually be the journey. And I was like, because I'm like, the way that the show is going,
Friendship.
the way that the show's going, I don't know what would be a satisfying One Piece. That I'm like, this makes sense why you went this whole journey looking for it. Besides somebody saying it was the journey and the
Niggas
friends
gonna
who made
open
along the way.
they gonna open the big, like in the last episode, they gonna open the big treasure chest, and it's gonna be a picture of Fam and his crew, and on the back, he's gonna say, "This is my One Piece. I hope you had yours."
Gross. No, that's gonna be so
And
gross.
that's
gonna be so gross. I don't give a
You
damn,
ain't gonna
bro.
make
Nope.
I really hope. I hope there's a picture of another pirate crew and his crew.
I think it's gonna be
No, bro. Hey,
right.
you only saying that
I
because
hope the crew is as big as mine.
hey, listen, you only saying that because you didn't watch it.
I don't care for it.
Exactly. But a nigga who sat here and tried to catch up, oh, he gonna be mad as a motherfucker. Like I didn't wear
That's what I
through
say.
all this shit.
The only way
For a fucking photo?
Like remote, it's gonna still end up being friendship. It's like they should have to have. It got to be some way in the story that's going to end up being a really huge threat who's closer to the One Piece, so it becomes more realistic.
That you got that
Yeah,
your crew
man.
got you through.
Like now you got to fight this actual real threat. It's like nigga, we a block away from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then but they still.
You get walk away from the One Piece is hilarious.
You know what I'm saying? But then they do beat dude,
Crazy.
and you realize like I don't even want the treasure.
I don't think,
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, God.
I don't even want the treasure. Like
The journey
they gonna
to
ask
get
Luffy,
to
you
this
open up,
box
Luffy,
is
like,
up.
no, you guys can do it. You know what I'm saying? You guys can do it. Okay.
They
I tell
sit.
you, because like I said, I'm trying to think. I'm like, what would it be? Like, he's already got the top bounty. He already got this crew. He's already hella powerful to unlock all this stuff. So I'm like, what could it be that would be satisfying? Like, oh, this makes sense why somebody would take this long ass journey to do it, outside of somebody having a metaphorical reward.
Yeah, I mean the One Piece.
Would it make you more mad if the One Piece is the journey along the way, or the series just end with them always trying to search for the One Piece and they just like the journey never ends?
I would be more upset at that.
Okay.
You upset that they just sail off into the horizon. You like so ain't no more episodes.
only because
That's like in every episode, like you got set off to the like
only because the whole purpose is to find the One Piece. If they never put so much emphasis on we need to find the One Piece and we don't get then
what was the One Piece again? Like it was just game whatever you
Well,
want.
no,
It was his treasure.
Then he said, I think he said in the first episode, like, you guys have never, I don't know specifically, I guess, he said, like, you guys never found it, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So he set off the Age of Pirates.
Yeah.
So that's why I said, what would be worse is if the
it's
one
wrong.
is the journey, or if the second is, y'all gonna always be searching because I wanted to start the Age of Pirates. That was the whole reason I said this. There was never anything.
That's what I
Nobody
said.
ever
The
finds it
biggest
to find
troll. The biggest troll ever.
Like, so that'd be worse.
Hey, no, that I think would be okay. But if he just always let it go out, yeah.
Well, yeah, that's,
Yeah.
but like,
But if they just sell
Because
out and be
the
like,
cause-
you still looking for the One Piece, I would be
that's
upset.
the thing. They won't know it as the people in the show. Like, sure, you may find out like might be a
Oh,
narrative.
yeah, I don't care if they find out.
Oh, okay.
I said
So,
if
like,
they don't let us know,
if they sell out at the end of the episode,
yeah, don't
and
let
the
us
narrative
know.
like, then One Piece, we gonna let you know One Piece never was a thing.
Yeah.
We just started
Give you a
getting
disclaimer.
I still be pissed, but I would
Hey, like a Star Wars
Yeah.
at the end.
I still be pissed, but I would
Luffy later
like,
found out.
Give you the boys submit ending.
Hey, the freeze
all
frame.
characters, like you gonna find that through all the scenes of the characters.
get your money, bro.
You definitely gonna hear hope when
Get your money, man.
you come down.
That would make like I would just watch the last episode.
I
What's that?
100% tuned in just for that.
Like the moment that it actually gets announced it's the final episode, that's the only episode of One Piece I'm gonna watch. Like, I just want to know how it ended.
I want to see how it ends.
Y'all went through a lot just to get this. You know
Was
what I'm
there
saying?
ever a point that you had a desire to watch it?
At the end of me watching Naruto, when I finished on Naruto, I was gonna go to One Piece, and I just didn't care for the pirates. I really didn't care for it. I also like after Naruto went into more darker tone anime. So it's just like Naruto to me and Dragon Ball are like my I'm fine with them being my really, really grow up as a kid cartoony.
Because you never watched Bleach.
You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, Bleach either. You know what I'm saying? Or
Wait, you never watched Bleach?
no.
Why?
Same reason. I picked
What
my
is
children
darker though?
and locked in.
Bleach is definitely dark.
Bleach is good, but I mean
Bleach
Bleach. But Bleach, I didn't know. Like I
I
knew
feel like
about
Bleach
Bleach,
would fit you though.
but I was watching. I don't know. I was watching more of like the thriller darkers. Like,
Okay.
I was watching like
Like Tokyo Ghoul.
yeah, like you know what I'm saying. Like I was
Parasite and shit like that.
Parasite and Darker Than Black. Darker Than Black is still one of my favorites. You know what I'm saying? And things like so. I was watching more for a minute after Naruto. I got into more human element anime. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
more-
okay.
And
Right.
you did watch like
I
40,
watched.
50 episodes, something like that. Right?
Oh, you gave me wait. I watched it.
Okay, so
Bleach.
One Piece.
Why did you go?
It was too many episodes, man. I had just finished Naruto, and granted, I watched Naruto as it was coming out, so like I never felt having to watch this, where it's this behemoth of a fucking anime.
Right.
But between that and Dragon Ball, I was like, I don't got it in me to watch another 600-700. Because the time it wasn't 1,000, but it was like
Yeah.
600-700. And I'm like, I don't got it in me.
I just know I
to
wouldn't.
start another journey like
I
that.
just know even for me now, like I would never binge it. Like I would get.
But
bored
it's,
with it
it was,
too
and
fast.
that's I tell people that all the time. I said, don't watch it to binge. Watch it as like, why you doing something? That's bad.
I am gonna watch the remake though. It's not on back at the beginning.
It's
So
pretty
I ain't
much
got
Dragon Ball Kai.
Oh, they doing
No,
that.
but this is completely different. Where because they're doing a whole different animation studio and everything. At least Kai was
Well,
like,
I'm saying is like,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah,
a short
yeah.
and a bridge.
well, I didn't know it was gonna be short. They haven't put any details about what
I
like,
assume it's gonna be.
it could be, but
And then-
yeah, it's just a remake.
And then what about and for Bleach?
That's
Did you?
crazy.
Bleach,
It's so popular now. One Piece.
I
I mean,
watched-
to be at 1,000, but we finna remake it, and the first one ain't even done.
that's funny.
That's bananas,
But-
bro. What
And,
are y'all doing?
Bleach, I just haven't watched all of Year Blood War. I've watched all of
Okay,
them,
okay,
and I
alright.
just
No, yeah, Bleach. It's another one too. Like not Bleach. What's the other one with the? The dude that had like the band, the white hair. Fuck, they were like demon something. They came out around that same time too. I can't
Oh,
remember.
Are you talking about Gintama?
No.
Okay.
Start with an I? Or
And you watch it?
No,
No,
Inuyasha.
yeah, I watched that.
Yeah, you been watching
I'm
it.
trying to think, because it ain't Bleach. But it was around the same thing. It was around the same area as Bleach. But I can't think of the name of it.
I'm trying to think.
Soul
Eater?
Soul Eater.
Oh.
Soul Eater was one I was trying to start watching too, and I never finished that. But I mean, there's still a lot of anime. Like One Piece is the only one I just would never watch. But there's like I still want to watch.
At one point, I was like, I'll eventually get to it. Then they announced this remake. And I was like, never mind.
Because Soul Eater's the one that's connected to Fire Force, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hmm?
So
yeah, it's after Fire Force.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Fire
so,
Force.
Soul Eater is one like after I watched the Fire Force, somebody told me that.
Yeah.
So I said that's something I definitely still want to watch at some point
Which,
before.
Fire Force.
Yeah, that's
back
when
in
it comes back.
April.
Yeah, I'm
So
excited for
when
that.
did I think they announced Soul one's coming back.
So 11 first episode was Friday.
Oh, it's already getting back? Oh,
Yeah.
shit. I got watch that.
Yeah.
Saturday, actually, yesterday.
And
Yeah.
then I think Kaiju number 8.
It's sometime this year. I haven't seen
They
it.
didn't give a date? Okay.
Oh, that's what I've been hearing people keep saying. I'm like, bro, I don't think it's coming out no time soon. Like
I mean, it could be spring, but yeah, I haven't heard anything.
So, yeah.
hold on. My New Year's place would be.
Oh yeah, Bacardi was spending that entire time y'all was going back and forth.
Yeah, like
Struggling.
where would I be at?
Struggling.
But it was a toss up, and only because I know fam ain't gonna really break no bread, but it was gonna be between DuckTales and Gucci. Screw they blowing no bread. But Goofy gonna have a time in that backyard. You know what I'm saying?
And he gonna barbecue.
He gonna
Hey.
grill.
Hey, they might have had a New Year's episode.
Yeah.
Gucci,
Yeah, he's gonna be on that grill.
Like
He's
that,
gonna be
like-
cracking all the dad
Oh,
jokes.
that's what I'm saying. We have a great ass time.
Pete gonna bring the beers.
That's what he's talking. He gonna sit back, ribbon Goofy ass, like
Goofy is
yeah,
definitely
like
blood.
Goofy set us up on fire, some shit. We all having a great old time.
So, just real quick, keeping it on New Year's and everything, real quick. And 2024, how would you say your 2024 was?
Bro, you trying to take niggas through a path?
I mean, we go forward, and then let's talk about 2025 predictions.
I mean, no, you said no. What was the question though?
How was your 2024?
Like, how
we
was
haven't recapped our 2024. Besides people dropping, us dropping our reels.
2024 was cool,
You know?
I mean, it was cool. I think it was a fun year. I added up, added down. I was looking forward to 2025.
Well, I mean, you didn't really like. I mean, I think 2024 was. I mean, I think it was great. I think the first half was amazing, and the second half became more reality. You see?
That is a perfect, perfect.
Like I feel like Cloud 9 and 10 or whatever you want to think about was all the first up into June, July. And then, you know what I'm saying? Even in our sense, like I said, once convention time was done, these was back on reality. Like, so I feel like, I feel like it was definitely like, I feel like we have enjoyed it as a group, as Geekset. I feel like we enjoyed a lot of the fruits of our labors in the beginning. And like I said, I think I'll say it throughout the year too. Like once we get done with all this, it's gonna be the transformation that we all like for 2025.
Yeah.
So, I feel like everybody after we had our convention room, everybody had individual journeys, ups and downs to really just get to 2025. That's why everybody's like, nigga, I was ready for 2025. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, because it's funny until you said it. That's kind of where I've been at. Like, the second half of 2024, and up until this point, I didn't know what path I was going. That was my biggest struggle because I was like, all right, we here, but what's next?
Mm-hmm.
And I've been struggling with that, trying to figure out what's next. How do I move next? How do I elevate the things that I'm doing or the things that I'm contributing to Geekset? Like, how do I take it to the next step? You know what I'm saying? And that's where my struggle has been in regards to that. So again, that's the way you.
because I feel like everybody. I feel like personally, even on my own journey, I feel like everybody. I feel like everybody could probably say your top of the year was pretty.
Yeah.
Even when I was taking New York and doing anything, just what you was doing in your life at the top of the year. Like I was getting tattoos. I was doing the.
I felt like I had a path, and then
Beginning of the year.
it was just like, all right, now I hit that crossroads. Like, all right, where do I do next? So Trip Gang, how was y'all 2024?
I mean, it's pretty much the same, right? Beginning of the year, we had, we did a lot of amazing things at the beginning of the year. I felt like the beginning of 2024 was the fruits of the hard work we put in at the end of 23. So it's just the same thing.
Yeah.
By the time June, July came around, everything started to kind of dwindle down, and you just start focusing on what to do next on the next 2025.
Yeah.
So just
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I definitely had ups and downs throughout the whole year, but even my second half of the year, I feel like wasn't necessarily that bad. I think it was just it's kind of like vacation hangover, right? Like you know how like you can go somewhere for like 4 or 5 days and be like, man, this is amazing. And come home and be like, you'll work 5 days, and be like, this is terrible. Like, fuck, like, I hate this shit, but you do it all the time.
Yeah.
So it was like, I think that might be like the vibe that I kind of had, but it was like, I don't know, man. I think I'd be looking at stuff from different perspectives. So like, as long as my winter is better than my last winter, I had a great year.
I'll tell you, but you have something to measure it to. And I think,
Yeah, and
I think for me,
that's the thing is like my growth always because like I have bad winters, like I have bad holiday seasons,
Mhm.
and so like even with this last one, like going through like family stuff in early fall, so then it was like okay, I'm gonna go through shit all like Christmas and Thanksgiving. I really didn't. Like I did, but I didn't. I think because
you're right,
I was
you're
able
right.
to like it was addressed and it gave me more motivation to like appreciate Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And even then, us doing like, you know, the project we worked on with the show, that was like another uplifter because it gave me an opportunity to reflect on holidays and like,
Okay.
let me
So
go
what I
ahead.
asking for, the universe kind of gave you some comfort.
Exactly.
You know
So,
what I'm saying?
and that, you know, it's a thing like I think people look for, they look for somewhere of happiness or something like that in the new year so they can reflect on, okay, well, last year I went through, going through that. Whereas, like, bro, if you get an opportunity to do that shit the week after or the month after or in the process of going through the seasonal change, it don't affect you as bad. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'd have left summer, nothing happened to me. I just float right into fall, winter. Normally, like you said, we all had that moment where we're like, damn, dog, like, early this year was great.
Yeah.
Now it's like, you know what? Early this year was great. But shit got bad, but shit could be worse. You know what I'm saying?
And I want to make sure I wouldn't say my second half was bad. It's just I had no direction.
Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah. It
So
leaves you
I felt
to
it,
plan for the next,
I didn't know where I
hot
was
spot of
going.
your life.
That's what I said. That's what I said. It was reality. I think everything in the first 6, like everything in the first 6 months was kind of set for us. Like we knew we was going to New York. We knew we was going to this convention. We knew we was doing like.
Yeah, we knew the
kinda
season. You knew what you was
you
getting
knew what you
into,
was getting
and you
into.
could plot and plan for DreamCon,
Yeah.
C2E2.
So and that's
whatever.
what made this first half great was because the bonuses that came. Like, well, you know, like our minimum, what we were just trying to do. Then you like, nigga, we got all of this extra from it. So that's what makes the first half so like we were just doing what we were supposed to do, but got blessed more. But like I said, when you got back home, you can, like you said, you still find the blessings.
Yeah,
And that's what it was. You still like in the rough time of our 6, like coming back home is a more of a personal journey to finding the blessings of like how. Cause like I said, I agree with you. Like my thinking of mine, like for me, my good moment started from Hawaii. So before the start of the year. So we done started the year, then we talking about going to New York, and then we do, you know what I'm saying? So, and I was going through my own thing that last year.
Yeah.
You literally went to both coasts.
Right.
Nigga, this nigga traveled so much.
Technically, you did all 4 coasts in the.
Man, I was definitely everywhere. That's what I said. I was
It
everywhere
was
this year.
east, west, north, south.
But yeah, but that's how I said I feel like that because it's like that's what it was like. Like I was dealing with my family thing last year with my mom, so it's like now for me this year, it was like I was really more active than I've ever really been.
Yeah, you have to get a chance to rebuild.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm always a person that's like, you know, shadow period, shadow season is I dwell in that. It's my birthday time on it anyway. So I usually do tend to be to myself, but I was actually out going out of town. Like I was really still like I said, even you picking up, like I said, us doing that did the same thing for me too. Like having to really think about our holidays and doing the videos and all that kind of stuff again. Like I haven't talked about that kind of shit in forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think even the whole like doing all the questions it was a dope thing because like how often now do you even get a chance to talk about shit that you remember from back in the day or movies or just times of your life where you like, yeah, I remember this or that, you know, shit like that it's a reflective period that nobody get a chance to do unless you go pay for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like most times you gotta go to a therapy session or talk to some people where it's like, oh, like, we had a group session. Now we actually had a group session, but just talk about positive shit that I didn't get a chance to do a lot. So that really helps go into the winter. Like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go home and clear this up. I'm gonna get my desk and my work area like the shop. I rebuilt the whole little shop area after that because it was like, okay, cool. Like now I feel more motivated after going to New York, doing this, and now I need a better space to work. Voila. Like, you know, that's, I don't know. I think that's what I'm saying. I could say my 2024 was crazy, but it just man, it was like a good mix of the up and down.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's just how it's supposed to be. It's like I feel like that's what I said. I feel like it's just life.
Yeah.
Like I feel like at a point of time when you just be like, life is just life, and because it's gonna be good and bad. So like you just appreciative of the fact I'm just still doing it. Like I'm still really just doing it.
And I didn't get $1 million, so I can't say it was great.
I mean,
I'm still working hard.
I just left work earlier today. So, unfortunately.
But I'm not going to never tell a motherfucker just yet. Like, last year was.
My stocks was cracking.
Talk about like 2025, like predictions, and again, we was talking about shows. So I do want to also still link back to some of the things that we're anticipating, like movies, shows, video games. What are some things you're looking forward to in 2025, including those?
I'm actually looking forward to. I am in a sense like I'm really not looking forward to much because I'm really just kind of like I feel like life has really kind of changed in that way for me now where I just really want to. But I don't know. I actually want to know what they're going to do as far as just even just in my knowledge of just like the gaming stuff. Like I want to know if we gonna get any announcement on a new console or anything.
Probably only Nintendo.
You think Nintendo's only one?
Nintendo said they're going to do them before their fiscal year is over, which will be in March. So,
oh really?
That's likely the only console that you're going to, because Xbox and PlayStation are both still in the middle of their console generation.
I feel like I've had that for a long ass fucking time. It really ain't been that long, has it?
Well, they usually last what 7, 8?
About 7, 8 years.
So I think you about.
So it's probably about midway.
I
Definitely.
was gonna say about 4 years.
Yeah,
like
about midway
good
going
3,
into the second half of it.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say because I got my Xbox the same year about the house.
They both
So it's
came
like
out
3 years.
2020.
Was it?
Mhm.
Oh, maybe
Well,
okay.
it was
That makes sense.
pandemic. They were pandemic releases.
Mhm.
I remember.
That's why
But I
you
mean,
can
like I
sell
said,
it
as
out.
far like I haven't really looked into a lot of movies or anything, or just like I said, for like the anticipation stuff. So it's like it's really hard for me to even think what's really coming out for the new year.
I mean, movie-wise, there's a ton of stuff I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four comes out this year. Superman comes out this year. I think there's some Fear Street that's coming out this year. So I'm really excited for all of that.
Yep.
On the gaming tip, obviously, Grand Theft Auto I think it's delayed. Last of Us Season 2.
Really, a lot of this year?
Grand Theft Auto, it's supposed to be fall. It might get delayed.
No, I just heard that they were like adamant that it's gonna be this year.
I know, but they've been so trust me. Me and the fleet, we've been tracking it like
It's
up and down.
It's 50-50. Some people say that,
Yeah.
they feel like they're adamant, but others are like internally, they haven't made a decision whether or not yes.
Because I thought for sure during the Gaming Awards they was going to announce.
I didn't think that.
I thought they were.
That's what I'm saying. I saw literally right after the Game Awards, they were like, Rockstar is.
Yeah, I don't think that was.
I don't think it was gonna. That's the thing. There's a lot of insiders talking. So like, I think if it does come out this year, that's something I'm definitely excited for. Ghost of Yote is coming out this year, so I'm really excited for that.
Is that the part 2 of the Ghost of Tsushima?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just about to say that's coming
Like
out.
that for sure is coming out this year. I'm really excited for Assassin's Creed Shadows. I'm still interested in, but the fact that we're getting Ghost of Yote so soon after, it kind of does temper a little bit of my excitement because it's like I know Ghost of Tsushima was fire, so I know Yote is gonna.
You know what's funny because Assassin's Creed was generally like that's my assassin ninja game. But then when Ghost of Tsushima came out, I said, "Damn, this is kind of fire." And the fact that they're gonna continue it and keep on doing more, I'm like, "This might start eclipsing Assassin's Creed because it's so good."
I got this product. I can play for you.
Ghost of Tsushima is.
Oh my god, bro! It is.
Yeah, it's fire.
That is top
So,
tier
like,
gaming, bro.
there's definitely a lot.
I feel like there's one.
Like, I didn't watch this one.
I feel like there's not one element of that game that you would not like. I feel like you would love that game so much.
Yeah.
Like I literally, like I said, I missed the Game Awards, so I really didn't pay attention to nothing. So that's what I said, like I ain't really seen the movie trailers. I ain't seen, bro. I've really been under a fucking rock.
That's crazy.
Comes out.
Well, music. Hey, there's some albums coming out.
Out there, yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot. Like I said, Hades 2 is gonna leave early access this year, so it should theoretically hit consoles.
Like Kendrick's
So, I'm excited
album,
for
I'm
that.
excited for Kendrick's album that's going to drop before the Super Bowl or after the Super Bowl, during whatever. I know we know he's dropping this year. I'm still excited for the fall off. I'm not completely off of it.
I'm excited
For the
for
who?
it.
J. Cole's
J.
album.
Cole.
Oh,
I mean, I feel like that's just whenever it's gonna come. I don't
It's
know.
coming this year for sure.
Mm.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. Yeah, that's so I'm trying to think what else am I excited for. But yeah.
So would you be mad if he gave you another album instead of the Fall Off?
Nah, I really like my Delete Later.
Yeah, me too.
No, I'm just saying though. Like I said, like if it's not the Fall Off,
Oh, no, no,
If it's the same
It's just
quality as my
yeah, if it's
Delete
the
Later,
I just don't talk about the beef. That's my only. Don't talk about. I don't want to hear J. Cole talk about this shit.
I don't want to hear any of them talk. I didn't listen to the Drake free. I
I'm
didn't
okay. I'm okay with the subtle jabs between Drake and J. Cole. That's forever.
I-
It's like Hope and
That's
Nas.
different
Even though it's over, I'm okay with the subtle jabs.
I didn't listen to Drake's
I did.
freestyle.
I did.
I heard he just LeBron, and I was like, all right, fam.
That's the
Nah, he was wild.
That's the wildest shit.
that is by
This is the
far the
nigga that you
most
got tattooed on.
egregious shit to have
Let
a
me tell you,
sleeve.
I also found that out the same day that he had LeBron. So I was
Oh, you didn't know that?
No, I don't
He
think
got
he
a
He
Yeah.
had that.
He
Oh,
got LeBron,
he had that
Aaliyah.
tattoo, bro. Since they did that song together.
didn't know that.
Yeah, Kobe
Yeah,
The
too.
he
song they did
Yeah.
for the documentary.
Yeah.
Remember the
Yeah.
the documentary song they did for when he was in high school, right, with the team.
oh,
Yeah.
Years ago.
Yeah. So he got
Yes.
he got LeBron, he got Kobe, he got Sade, he got somebody else tattooed on him.
Yeah, bro.
I think
But he got high school LeBron, bro,
So this is
with the
let me-
jersey on, not
let me
just
tell you
a
the
not just a
journey of
face.
finding this
Nigga.
out. Let me tell you.
That's the wildest part.
So, you know, Stroh, he told me, he's like, hey, you listen to Drake freestyle, he just LeBron. And I was like, all right, random, we was talking about, like, oh, it's definitely because LeBron was at his 40th party rapping Man at the Garden. And you know it was serious, LeBron knew all the words. So I was like, oh, we was laughing about that.
music.
Wait, one last thing before you say that too. Also, that song for somebody at LeBron's caliber,
Yeah.
that's not. I'm choosing. I deserve it. Like, nigga, this
It's
is
great affirmation.
Right,
nigga.
it was
Like I told, okay, bro. It's like whoever recorded it pissed me off because I know you act like Drake wasn't getting played
No,
on the thing.
but the thing
You know
is,
what I'm saying?
I think it was LeBron. I think LeBron was like, hey, King,
It wasn't.
record me real quick, G.
LeBron
Because
recorded himself. Whoever it was, LeBron. Whoever
That's what I said.
It was no. The thing is, he did this to multiple songs. Like they had
That's what I'm
videos of
saying,
LeBron rapping to like 6 songs.
that's what I said. I think that whoever recorded him, it was LeBron said, hey, record me real quick, bro.
It wasn't. Oh, I need to put this.
Oh yeah, no, it wasn't bad. Yeah, it was multiple.
It wasn't personal.
Yeah. So I was already like, all right, where the Drake? Whatever. Blah blah blah. He was like, yeah, you know. Then he just tried to, yeah, it's weird that this nigga you got tatted on you. And I was like,
And that's what you
the
heard.
conversation kept going. I was like, hey, hold up, what this mean? What
Nigga threw the question mark on the thing.
Like, let's go look. And so he was like, yeah, he got LeBron tatted on him. So I was like, all right, let me go look at this damn tattoo. And I was like, it's high school
It's
LeBron.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
Bro, not only that, I would say, I don't know if y'all watched the shot, but that episode of him in the shot with LeBron.
Oh yeah.
And LeBron, they was talking about the beat with Pusha T.
Yeah.
And he said, he was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, I put this out and I just kind of felt like, you know what I'm saying, I let you down. And then LeBron sounded like a dad. Like, what I said. He said, oh, you said that I could never let you down. I said, bro, why are you dissing LeBron, bro? This is you should not be dissing
It
LeBron.
was-
It's your dad. It's your dad.
This is the one, like, I don't, like I said, you can address any other rapper, I don't give a fuck. Like, LeBron should not be dissed by Drake.
But
That's the most random
that was
shit.
when I was like, nobody needs to talk about this anymore, fam. I didn't need this. I don't need anybody to address anything surrounding this.
When I saw it on my feed, I said he's still crashing out.
Yeah, and see, and that's the thing. And this is what
I was
pissed
like,
me
I'm
off.
done. I'm done.
And I told him he was gonna talk about it. I knew he didn't want to talk about it. But this is what pissed me off about it is that Drake used the timestamp Drake flow, which to me is prime top tier Drake. And I said, why are you wasting this on dissing LeBron? Because nigga,
Was it that much of a like he
I
didn't get that much time on here?
Yeah, he did.
It's like 4 or 5 bars.
He dissed LeBron, and then anybody who else who came out, he was like talking about even my friends celebrated. They looked like they was happy that shit happened. Like, you know, like just know it's personal over here.
Just
Like
You didn't say nothing in those words that makes me want to remotely listen to this song. You
No.
know what I'm saying?
I told you this.
It's
I'm
not
not
good.
listening. I read the shit, and the shit was offensive because you got to look at it from the standpoint of this.
It's
Nigga,
offensive.
you have no reason to rap against a non-rapper. You have no
If I was
reason.
LeBron James, I would literally just get on Twitter and say,
That's
"Get my
crazy.
take, get my
No, he
take."
don't got to. The people have done it for him. LeBron ain't got to, because the evidence is there. That's why I said, bro, you are dissing somebody and you got so much self-inflicted wounds.
Yeah.
You are like, you let us know how much you love and adore LeBron. Why are you dissing
How
him?
hurt you are, bro? The nigga was talking about watches that they exchange and all this. Like you took it to a personal level
Yeah.
that none of us needed to know.
What is he expecting LeBron gonna dunk? Hey, fuck you, Drake next time. Like,
But this is the thing. You did the same thing to DeMar DeRozan. Why? Like it didn't go over well when you did it with him because everybody said the same thing. Like you're talking about business at that point.
Yeah.
So now, what are you mad?
You know
Why
what?
are you even mad at Drake? I mean, at LeBron in the first place?
I don't know.
Because he can't listen to
Well,
music.
So I think he's really hurt.
Yeah, he hurts.
But to me, like I said, and I said this is the equivalent of niggas roasting. You losing a roast battle, and you see one nigga like, "Hey, I know you ain't laughing though. Like, why are you doing
this?
this?"
Ain't that. I'm about to attack you. I say his is like, bro, you laugh.
Why are you laughing with them? Are you not? No, you're not supposed to laugh. You're supposed to laugh with me.
But I'm saying that. But I mean, the reason why I was upset because I'm like, it's the timestamp flow, so it sounds good at the flow, right? It's like, oh shit, he talking about, but it's like when you listen to the words, like, bro, this nigga still yapping about this. It seems like for a nigga to tell us that I didn't lose and I'm unbothered, everything you do does not show that you are unbothered.
Bro.
It's like you still trying to convince us.
I mean, I'm gonna say this as a
Drake man.
As a Drake fan, I mean, this nigga, this is his therapy. Like, like this nigga don't know how to talk. So he's using his raps and all this to get his shit off. He's still crashing out.
You know why
Still crashing out.
You know why I agree with you on the still crashing out? Because as much as I've given Drake so much flack in 2024, Drake is still also calculated and everything like that, right? His calculations are off because and also in this freestyle, he's saying things that Kendrick used against them and I don't think he noticed it. Kendrick told him like, bro, you seem like you got issues with liquor and you don't know how to get your feelings out. And in there he's rapping like, I got my father's issues and look, and I'm like, a right-minded Drake would have seen that and I'm like, oh, I'm not using that line. I mean, it's gonna come back on
too old for this now.
Yeah.
like Drake. I mean, as a Drake fan, like bro needs some therapy. He's a real chill time. But I get it. Like your therapy is your music. And you get a lot of your shit off and
Like
talk.
I said,
But
we can't. I don't need anybody.
I don't want to hear him. Like I'm done now. Like I'm just gonna listen to old Drake. Like I'm not gonna deny that this nigga gave me an amazing 15 summers.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna rock the shit like. I don't want to hear no more about him no more. I don't hear.
Yeah, like I said, so back to it. Like,
My thing though is, wait, before we end this, I have to say this. We can keep saying we don't want to do this. You keep saying what he gave us. He keep talking though.
It is him. Self-inflicted.
I didn't know this.
Self-inflicted.
I said this and I'm gonna keep saying this, right?
Self-inflicted.
Everybody keeps saying Drake still got this, Drake can do this, blah blah blah, right? But my thing is like, you keep saying shit. Like you didn't have to drop nothing.
He didn't have to drop.
You could have put this in the bag.
That's why
You could have let
upset about
this.
it.
You could have played this over a live or something. We could have never heard the whole thing. But you keep rapping and not dropping hits. You're not doing your
He
job.
put it on DSP
No, yeah,
at first,
yeah.
and then UMG pulled it. It was on DSP too. That's what I'm saying. That's why. That's why I was upset.
That's
trying to
crazy.
get it on his.
That's crazy.
Yo.
You just said nah.
That's why I was so upset. I'm like, why did you waste this on this?
But see, that's what I'm saying.
Like, Drake could have put out a timestamp record
Yeah.
and just being regular.
It wasn't even a time. It was called Fighting.
No, I don't know, but I'm saying because of the flow and how it was, it sounds like that
Or
timestamp.
Fighting Irish,
Yeah.
something like
Yeah,
that.
no, it's called Fighting Irish. And so
Oh,
Drake could have
God. And they're winning.
Yeah.
You doing this.
Drake
You're making
could've-
yourself look bad, bro.
That would have been okay. I'm upset at that. Why?
His high school, they were the
I
Irish.
mean,
I
that's
know.
I'm just saying, like it's just that, like the fact, like you said, if he got to do this, all that kind of stuff, what we're sitting, he's just crashing, and I hate it because he's using the power that he's had for 15 years, and niggas are now calling ahead. Like if Drake call you, don't get that nigga no more.
Man. Because
Crash out.
the thing is, I feel like most artists, bro, when they crash out, they got a manager or somebody there to like
and you
table
going,
that shit.
You going over
Like,
it now?
now look, you go to the studio, you can rap that shit, but we gonna table this shit. Like this shit ain't never gonna see the light of day. Dude got a nigga over there like, drop it, bro. Yeah, just drop it.
No, I Drake went on his own.
That's what I'm saying.
You
I'm
don't
saying.
think 40 over there? Like, yeah.
Nah.
40 ain't good with it.
40 ain't never been able to tell Drake.
Like,
Man.
yeah,
Man.
Remember, that was the joke. That was the joke. They was saying 40 was in the sweatshop.
I'm not saying 40 was saying, hey, drop it. I'm saying, you don't think 40 every time he goes, hey, should I
The
drop
other
this?
side is a
Regardless of
coon.
whatever 40. Hell yeah,
One side is a buzzer, the other side is a coon.
He said it 40 the song. 40 not replying. Like,
Bro, no, 40 over there. 40 don't care, bro.
40 not replying. Like,
40 over there on this meds, like, dog, do you?
I thought he was just always a
You know what? You know, since this way, I believe this is what I believe. I believe 40 is like Bacardi. You know, Bacardi, he'll have a conversation with you once. If you keep on doing it, he'll be like, all right, I don't want to talk about it no more.
I'm gonna talk
I
about
don't want to talk about it. You want to do it.
You got it, dog.
You got to do it. I believe that's what 40 body, 40 and Drake had that
40 having his
conversation.
moments. He having his moments.
But
But
after
after
crashing out right now, snacks in the
Snacks
comments
is
crashing
definitely
out.
Okay.
in the comments.
Okay.
King got all rich BFF.
Hey, no, all this is get back at you for picking Jeffy weak ass and not putting out the bubbles. All right?
But no, that's just it. I'm like, I mean, I was really mad that he was bringing the interview in 2020.
Me too.
So that's really why I'm like,
Yeah,
bro.
Just
You
leave
got
it
the
alone,
You got the
bro.
energy I want to have.
Man.
Bro.
Pusha T told you this a long time ago.
So, I think so. Back to expectations. That's definitely where that stemmed from.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's dropping this year, but if it's more of that, I'm not expecting.
Well, him and Party supposed to drop this year, but it shouldn't be that.
Okay, so it shouldn't be that.
It should.
It will be, though. Y'all know it will be. What are we talking about here? Let's not be delusional. Because both of them niggas got dissed. So you already know. Niggas gonna have something to say.
The eventual Thug album.
I'm definitely.
Oh yeah, Thug
Because
is-
Dumb Dumb and Dumber.
Hey,
It's the highlight of that
I
album.
be yelling
That
out,
album
I'm
was
on Bo Yellow
That
Steve.
and what is it?
Bo Yellow Steve.
Because you're right. There's only like 3
There's
tracks.
only like 3 tracks on that Lil Baby album that I fuck with.
Lil Baby album.
Because I fucked the Lil Baby.
His album was up. Was it?
I was upset.
What's the other one? Like you said, Dumb Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb never go crazy.
Due for a win.
Yeah.
Those two.
You for a win? Oh, I don't think I heard that one.
Yeah. What about you, Trip? Anticipating for 2025 movie shows, music goes.
Oh, you know what? I am anticipating you.
Oh yeah, the final. Oh, I forgot about you.
That is, I just.
I ain't even
I'm
finished
definitely
last season.
excited for that.
That British shit was boring.
What?
Were you talking about?
Damn.
Oh yeah, with that episode, that season.
Yeah,
Oh!
the Fever Dream season.
Yeah.
The shit in UK.
I thought you were talking about. I thought he wrote the whole show. I thought he wrote the whole show.
I'm about to say what the fuck you watching? It's not a
You
great
watching?
show.
I got like.
Niggas tried to sell it to me as a stalker nigga show. And I was like, I don't want to see this nigga stalk.
It is though.
That's
It is
it.
what it is.
I
It is a
didn't care
stalker
about
nigga
seeing
show.
niggas stalk people.
But you watched Dexter.
It's definitely that same realm.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't watch Dexter.
But I mean,
But Dexter also, I just missed Dexter. Like I would go back and watch it because that's not a nigga. He was killing serial killers from at least what I was sold to me.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you,
He was
But
like,
then, of course, the story evolves and
he starts see.
he makes some bad
But
choices.
see, that season, I'm like, oh, Dexter.
But that was
this
but that was still fire signal.
Like,
That was still fire
I really
signal.
go, I'm like,
This nigga's talking. Like,
I don't know.
this nigga's talking. Like,
But no,
but no, you is great to me because it is a stalker movie in a sense, but it's just you're really just listening to this nigga head.
Okay.
His head in his head. So he had, but it's like he's a bumbling idiot. Like
He's a
he's a crafty.
Okay.
He's a crafty, like stalker in a sense.
Yeah,
But the murders aren't like they're not planned. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
So
Okay.
it's really more.
Maybe
It's just
I'll check it
extreme.
out.
It's just like, oh, you don't want to go to the movie with me? All right, now
I got so much other stuff I need to catch up on. Maybe I'll watch it eventually.
But Trip, you?
So yeah, no, I'm looking forward to that. The Kendrick album that we eventually gonna get. The J. Cole. I'm looking forward to that Kushino Day too, from Wiz.
Oh yeah.
That's it. Yes.
That's gonna be fire. Shit, Captain America. Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that.
Yeah, all the Marvel.
Hey, everything that Marvel got coming out this year, I'm looking forward to it. That Spider-Man freshman year,
Yeah, I'm really
that's coming out the end of the month.
the
I'm looking forward to
Yeah,
that shit.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't like that animation.
You ugly.
Damn, all right.
You wild.
They don't like you.
You wild. That's wild, man.
Blow jab.
I
That's
know,
wild,
right?
man. I mean, just wrestling in general, because WWE is going on Netflix starting tomorrow.
What does that mean? Like,
It's gonna be live on
It's gonna be
Netflix.
live on
so is it gonna
Netflix.
be? Oh, okay.
Like
so,
how they did the NFL game for Christmas.
Yeah.
so is it off everywhere else?
No, they said
No,
Peacock.
it's just that show.
Raw.
Yeah, and they got like all of Raw. So like,
But I'm
got
saying
all
they
of
ain't gonna
the-
have like SmackDown on there.
No, they eventually they are going to get SmackDown.
Oh, you think so? Because didn't they just signed the deal for
For USA.
USA?
Yeah, no. Eventually they're gonna get the old episodes on there like they had on.
Oh, but
Hulu.
you're not like the new live.
No,
That's
no,
what I mean, like the new live.
The new live is Raw. Raw's
It's gonna be
new
Raw
programming
live.
is on Netflix.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you can't watch it on
Netflix gonna have.
TNT or whatever.
It was Peacock that had the like the history of WWE.
Yeah,
Alright, so are they not?
Peacock
doing
still
there?
has the history of
So,
all
so
of
Peacock got all the
WWE,
seasons or whatever.
but Raw. I mean, Netflix has like special collections
Yeah.
and Raw.
Interesting.
So they gonna have just the
Yeah.
new Raw. They gonna have all those like.
They got all the old shit right
all
now.
the streaming- oh, so they already had all the. Okay.
Yeah.
So then our pay-per-view is gonna also, or what do they call them? Premium live
Premium live
events.
events. I
Gonna
think
also be
I
on.
think they're gonna live on Peacock for the time
That's what
being.
they call them, man.
Premium
They
live
are.
events because you don't pay for them no more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
You gotta
part
pay
of-
for the app.
It's part of the streaming service.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
so, just paying for it. So that's
So it's premium live events. Yeah, it's just the.
That's what I was wondering. Are they? You said they are gonna be included on Netflix.
No, they're gonna
That-
those
the
gonna keep
name
living
pay-per-view
on Peacock for
was
the
an error.
for the time being.
The name pay-per-view was an error. Like,
Why you don't think it is what it was?
Because you don't pay.
No,
pay-per-view for
no.
it.
I'm not saying that it what it was. I'm saying just you used to be able to attach pay-per-view to something, and that was a big time.
And that's the
thing.
thing.
Yeah.
I get the name change.
That was an
The name
error.
change. I agree with you, but I understand because you're not paid per view.
And it's funny because the name pay-per-view is literally just explaining what it was. But if that's kind of like the cachet. That's like, you know, when you add
You love
gold to
this
something, you
fucking
add
cachet
Excel to it. Yeah.
Hey,
I do.
The pay-per-view
dog,
boxing
you are
fight.
eating this word. Do not do that to 2025, bro. You just said that shit 3 times in the podcast.
But it was the
Facts,
staple.
bro. They got
It was the
this
staple.
live streaming shit under control.
Yeah, it was the staple. Like
They did. You know what? I watched the football games on Christmas. As I predicted, Roger Goodell and Jay-Z wasn't gonna allow Beyonce performers nor an
Yeah.
NFL game to
Facts.
buffer like that fight did. I think
It had moments.
No,
It
my
had
shit
moments.
wouldn't even pick up on the TV. On the phone, it
I'm
was.
gonna
for
say
real,
it definitely had moments.
I
Oh,
was zero
God.
issue.
Yeah, no,
I tried to
Definitely
log
had
in
moments.
after. I think that's what it was. It was after the halftime.
Okay.
Into the third, and it was like
Yeah, we
it
had
wouldn't even,
zero
my
issues.
Netflix wouldn't even like pop up to like let me
Ew.
choose my name.
My prediction was that from the night that fight ended, Roger Goodell called and said, "Hey, everybody who worked on that server team, get him in."
Get him in and sit him down.
Yeah.
And then just one last thing, because AEW is also on the Max streaming platform now too. So just having that access to wrestling content in the library.
I think they respect AEW because they really just like they knew as a bitch, bro.
And, yeah, they only been around
they
like, it's less than 10 years now, so like 8 years about. You know,
Yeah,
it's
so
like
they-
6 years on TV. So like, to
that's
be
fine.
doing what they're doing right now compared to WWE that's been out for 40, 50 years now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's it's pretty dope in comparison.
Yeah.
So it's always nice to have as much wrestling and to consume as much wrestling as possible. That's what I'm looking forward to this year.
Kenny, what about you, man?
I'll be honest with you, man. I just got out the fog, so for like the last quarter of the year, I didn't really pay attention to too much besides maybe some movies.
Mhm.
But like the Marvel movies, I'm definitely looking forward to that. I'm interested. Yeah, I'm just kinda-
Which one are you not looking forward to?
I don't really care for this fight. I don't like the animation.
Oh, that's what
No,
you're
you a
talking about.
hater. Stop being a hater.
Yeah, you want to say that again. Stop talking.
I was going to not say anything, and you guys brought that back up.
You could have said
I
I
was-
understand,
I was-
You could have said I understand what I did like.
I was not super hyped for Thunderbolts. Like, all right, I guess.
I wasn't into the trailer. I ain't gonna hold you. I was.
I didn't watch
Yeah,
it.
I'm really
The
looking forward to
trailer made me
Thunderbolts.
say, okay.
I'm really looking forward to the Thunderbolts and Captain America.
Mhm.
But as far as music, I don't know. I don't really care.
The music, like I said, the music, like I said, bro, and it's not like the beef took a lot out of my sales during the last 6 months. Like, no, because it was all it was. So it's like I listened to so much other random, just old shit music because it's like, bro, it's all it is.
And I think that's
it's
what
coming
it
back in
is.
2025 still, it's like, bro, I don't.
Well, but there's a lot of other people dropping outside that.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, it's a lot of music dropping.
Yeah.
I always listen to Mac Miller, and he got a new album coming out.
Yeah. I know
January
Mac
7th.
Wait. Now, is this one of those ones where they're gonna be adding people that ain't never collab with Mac Miller? Because if so, I hate that.
It's his last collection of music that he made before he passed.
Okay, I'm with that. Yeah, because I hate when they do that. Or we found these vocals
Biggie.
like the Biggie duets and shit.
Yeah,
I'm like,
Biggie duet. We gonna put him with Lil Baby.
Right,
We gonna
like,
put him
bro,
with.
they never met, bro. Like, come on, man. We don't even know if Mac Miller would have been vibing with Little Baby G. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, Nelly was on Biggie duets. I love Nelly, but bro, come on. Man.
You didn't think Big?
I don't remember that.
Biggie West was a wild.
That song was wild.
Biggie West was a wild.
You ain't think Biggie would have fucked with Nelly, bro? No, man. It was just weird to see the Biggie and Nelly, dog. Nasty Girl was cold, bro.
Nasty Girl was cold. You know
But that was the one of those moments that I was like, what are we doing?
That's when we should have been afraid of the AI and all that shit.
What be killing me is when they do that and they make up some random ass story. Yeah, you know, obviously they was underground then, but you know they had that conversation here. They was cool.
Like, yeah, they
He saw him in the bar, and you know
this
he
story
was up and coming, and he was just coming through.
Like,
Yo,
you know this story
Yo.
of mine,
that nigga was not doing that.
Biggie,
But
you
yeah,
don't
yo, I
fuck with
fuck with Mac Miller, man. I hope you got a French track over there. Mac Miller and French Montana. That's the best French Montana. For all the French Montana haters, like I fuck with French Montana, but every Mac Miller French Montana song goes crazy. That is one of the
And
best.
Mac and his features go crazy with Dick Drake, no matter what. So.
No, yeah, I'm a first Montana fan.
I fuck with French, but a lot of people
A lot of people don't fuck
There's
with
some cool.
Huh?
Mac and cheese is my one of
I
them.
fuck
Like, I
with
like
mac
Mac
and
and cheese
cheese.
2, Mac and cheese 3.
he got a lot of features that he on where it's like, alright, this song over, not this verse.
Oh, man. Harry Fraud and French together, bro. That is a
He got
I love the French like that.
he got a lot of features where he like.
There's truth in this statement. When you
That's why I said
He got some hits.
He also got some.
I just tweeted about it because if you listen to French Montana, you know artists always talk about their crew and everything like that. And I used to always joke about this because he used to rap about somebody in his crew. This nigga named Penthouse. He used to rap about Penthouse, and then I remember he's rapping about Penthouse getting locked up. And then on the last album, Penthouse is free, and I'm like, bro, whoever Penthouse is, I feel like I know his whole story through French Montana, because I was like, I went from when I was kicking it, when he got locked up, and now that nigga free. I was like, bro, I see this nigga whole journey.
Case in point, when we was going to Michigan last time, Stay Schemers came on. Got to have a third verse because after the second verse, when you hear the with the
Like, bro, French went crazy on
Hey,
that, bro.
Yeah, bro, I'm just saying, the whole Stay Scheming is dope, bro. Come on,
Stay
now.
Schemers is fire. For 2 verses.
Oh
Yeah.
Like that shit was.
First went crazy on that, bro. I fucking with
I cannot believe you. Indiana Jones and Fresh Montana today, bro. You on the
That's
You on the road, bro. You started 2025. You just
That's a lot. Like, bro, you like Indiana Jones and French Montana? Like, wait, how did these two go together?
Bro, god damn, bro.
Oh, man. So just going to go over some things that happened already.
Horror movie speaking which real quick before you sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I've been meaning to say it for a minute. That reminds me, I can't wait for Sinners. Sinners is gonna be fire. That's the
with Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, I did just see that little trailer of the twins. They were twins.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I don't know much about it, so I can't. My
It's
anticipation.
I'm thrown by the twins.
My anticipation.
It's
that's
a
really
vampire story.
It's a vampire story.
Oh, they vampires.
Yeah, but it's
in there.
Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan again.
Right,
So
that's what
I'm
I'm
pretty
saying.
sure it's gonna be good. I don't know.
I saw the action scenes. Like I said, you know what? This goes back to our last conversation. We were talking about trailers. The trailer disappointed me. I know the movie's going to be good, but don't quit giving us like dialogue-less trailers, bro. Tell us what the fuck going on, bro. I'm tired of you giving us all these scenes with some music, and then that's it. We supposed to derive what the fuck going on out of that, bro. If you don't tell me what the fuck going on,
Wait,
like I like it or not.
Is this a teaser trailer or the actual trailer?
The one you talk about might have been the teaser.
The teaser trailer.
The
Yeah.
official trailer is out now. I can't remember.
No, I seen the official trailer first. Still never gave us a lot.
Because like I said,
It talked a lot, but it never gave us the premise of the movie. It just gave us like it almost felt like the Crazies or something after these niggas, but they're not telling you what's after them.
Yeah, like I didn't like I had to look it up. Like I had to look it up to see there was a vampire movie. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't know. I didn't know
So
that.
the trailer didn't. Okay.
But I knew it. But
Well,
I
maybe
didn't
that's just a bad trailer then.
Well, I saw the premise before it.
Yes, I'm saying
I've
the
been
premise.
hearing
Yeah,
all
like I said,
about
I
it.
saw
So
the premise
like,
before.
Because like I said, I'm only a one trailer guy. Like I'll watch the teaser and I watch the first trailer, and after that, I'm not watching any more trailers for anything.
I just
Because they start giving shit away, and I hate that shit.
But I'm okay with that because normally when they give you the trailer, they give you main body shit that you already supposed to know. They're not giving you the twist.
I don't know,
You know what
man,
I'm
because
saying?
there's been especially in the superhero movies, there's been moments that I'm like, that should have been revealed in the movie. Why y'all put that in the trailer? So
superhero movies,
So I watched the teaser and the first trailer, and then I don't give a fuck. You can release 30 other trailers. I'm not watching anything else until the movie come out.
Predator Badlands is gonna be fired too.
Predator Badlands. I didn't know that's a movie. That's a movie.
New Predator from the same guy who did Prey, which I already had my hot take on that.
I still ain't watched Prey.
Also, though, I do want to give a shout out to Chance the Rapper though too, because that did at the beginning of this year, he just became the first independent artist to go diamond.
Really?
Ever.
I didn't know
What-
that,
what
and
was
I was
that?
like, why are we shouting him out for his
What was
divorce?
that?
I think no.
What we doing?
That's the only thing I've heard from Chance recently.
He did a live thing after the Chance.
So I was like, damn, why are we doing this?
I do believe it. I do
I
believe
think it was
Chance the Rapper's "I'm the One" has been certified diamond.
Oh,
Yep.
I'm the one. That's DJ Khaled's.
You think about I'm on.
I am thinking.
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
No, you
Yeah,
don't.
yeah,
Because I'm the one.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
Chance,
Justin
Bieber,
yeah.
Quavo, and Whitney.
Yep. You're right.
Oh, is that the one that went down?
Yep. First episode.
Still like,
Both of y'all.
So he's-
See,
so
wait.
he's just the first independent artist on the
On a
song.
diamond. Well,
No,
I think
independent
it's
artist.
technically. I think it's technically all of their songs. So
Yeah.
he's still the first independent
Yeah.
artist to go diamond.
Yeah.
That's huge.
That is huge. Yeah. What else?
Hey, also-
Shout out Chance.
Also, huge for another Chicago rapper. Shout out to Lupe. He about to teach rap at, I think it's Morehouse.
Yeah, so
Oh, yeah, I heard that.
and that that's the thing that Maul and them
So
is
he doing a
smart.
music class.
Well, yeah, so Lupe, Mickey Fax, I think Stalin's over there. I can't battle rapper with the tattoo on his face. I can't think of his name right now. Crazy dude. He's part of TDE. Why can't I think of his name right now? Crap, part of TDE.
Is it Ed? What is his name?
They got a radio station too. Ew.
Oh, Crazy
he's
dude,
on
part of
What is
TDE.
his name?
Yeah.
I'm not
It started E.
Why can't I think of his name right now? He's a big time person too.
Daylight.
Daylight.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, I think Daylight's over there, but like they got this thing, and you know what I'm saying, shout out Maul, you know what I'm saying, Milwaukee on Maul himself, EMP, where they literally add like curriculum to learning hip hop. So if you follow Mickey Fax, that series that he's doing, like he's talking about bars, talking about pendulum bars, talking about like different ways and schemes and stuff like that. These are all things that they do, and so that they teach and they go over. And what was dope is when Maul was in there, like they go through this whole process. Like they call each other professor and shit like that. But like Maul had to go through this process where you'll get assignments that say, all right, you need to write a rap and that has to have X amount of entendres, but you're only using this word and got a pendulum swing like this. And
so they giving y'all homework.
Yeah, and so Maul, and then they'll get on the call, and then again, it'll be like Maul told you. He said his first assignment when his presentation, he said it was him, and then when he got on the call, it was Lupe, it was Daylight, it was Mickey Fax and Stalin, and he had to rap it to them and then give you feedback, like I said. And so, but he was like, and then but everybody, he's like, one call he did it. It was Lupe having to rap to everybody.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying?
But they teach you, they're perfecting the craft within the group.
Yeah, and pretty much turning hip hop to a curriculum, and so it's really dope that they're expanding it because that was always their goal. Huh?
He ain't on their website no more.
Hey, that's what I love about rap though, because you can absolutely teach that in school.
Yeah,
It's
and see, that was their main
It's an
goal.
art form.
Yep. And that was their main goal was we want to get this.
Is there another art
So-
classes?
So Lupe securing that, I know that that's part of their initiative and everything like that. So I know that that's really dope. So that's really that is fucking dope.
It doesn't say AI radio
Yeah,
station.
that's not.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wait, what happened?
Yeah.
What the fuck is the AI radio station?
Like That's
I
why.
didn't have to get
Oh
any details.
yeah, fuck that. You heard about these AI friends that the kids can get?
On Facebook and stuff.
No, bro, they can download an app now where they have people or AI that stands in as a person.
Mhm.
And your child or your teen can be texting this thing
Oh, you talking about Emily?
type shit.
But
But they was talking about, I read a story where I guess a young dude took his life.
that happened last year.
Yeah, because he fell in love with the AI.
And then all of a sudden, he was
AI
like,
told
he's
him
like, if you want to be with me, you got to do this. And
the AI told him how to do it, take care of himself.
Yeah.
It's a word. That's what I said. The AI radio station. On
Crazy,
paper,
yeah.
it's not dope. Like, I don't know what that's
I don't know
about.
about that.
A lot of AI stuff is getting really weird.
Yeah.
Meta's putting out fake AI profiles.
Hey.
It's
They already got it out there. I just saw.
Yeah, so the thing is, they've been
you saw the
out.
woman?
Yeah, they've been out, but now they're going to make them public.
Yeah, because there's this woman who presents as a gay
Black
woman,
and
right?
she has two kids.
And she has 2 kids. And so somebody actually DM'd the person, and it was like, dude, this is disgusting. You are being a transplant, acting like you're part of these 2 marginalized communities, and you're not. And then AI was
How did everybody know this though?
no, so
It's
somebody
in-
was
it's
screenshot. Yes.
Yeah,
And then the AI replied back like, "What you talking about? I'm just as real as anybody can be, and everything like that. I'm a proud black woman." And everybody's like, "What the fuck? Like, no, you were not."
Because it lets you know at the top of the profile, AI managed by men.
Yeah.
Oh, so it does say it.
So, like, it said-
Is that the Liz one?
Drop it in the
Yeah, that's the one. Yep.
the group.
But so
That's
if someone just
crazy.
Drop it in the group.
if someone just didn't talk
Bro, that's crazy.
That's wild.
So
I
you
didn't
telling
hear
me
the part
some
that
of
somebody
your
had.
followers could be AI?
It'll be AI.
That's
Because they said that they're putting out profiles, multiple
Yeah,
profiles.
because the idea is they were saying that they wanted it to be able to drive engagement. So they're figuring that the more you see something
that's
talking,
what
the
you
more
paying for Meta now.
and that's what I said. It's this.
That's what you paying for.
Wow,
It's
wow,
so
wow,
disgusting.
That's what you paying for. I mean, that's really. I mean, but that's what I'm saying. Like that's what like even
They said they took them down. That's
Well,
latest.
that's-
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay.
That's,
But the data been collected already. You like you say, they can say what they did, but we all know what this is really about.
so they know they learn like okay they can figure this out really fast.
Yep.
Let's go back to the drawing board. You know, like they figured this out real quick. Like Jesus Christ.
But this is remember at the beginning of last year they did the same thing. They put out that AI rapper, and then
Yeah.
when it got
And
the
they-
flag, and they removed
They
it.
removed it.
Like I said, I feel like that's what they're doing. It's
That
really
is-
just listen. All right, that ain't work.
But I mean, ChatGPT
Alright,
is
that works.
like the AI printing all that stuff.
Well, see, that's
But see,
so that's the
you have to. I haven't.
Yeah.
You gotta you have to physically search.
no.
Or you have to search top of it. He's not gonna the AI friend thing. It's literally usually gonna be like, hey, what's up?
But no, that's like those are that's in
So
like Snapchat already has
they
that
actually
thing.
use it.
Like Snapchat has that thing. Like so a lot of apps that got that AI thing. Like when you talk to it, you can literally just talk to it. Like I think even
Niggas need to touch grass.
like yeah. So Snapchat had it for the longest.
But here's the thing. This is why, and I noticed this all it's probably at the middle of last year. This is how they get it, right? So the industry right now is the ones that's trying to put sanctions on it. They're still trying to fight against the creators, the people within it, right? But the reason why AI is popular is that they make it so fun and easy to use. Like when you start seeing like I said, we went through these strikes for the past 2 years. It was literally a fight against AI. And everybody rallying against hell yeah, man, fuck AI.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We against it. And then they're like, hey man, you just put your app name in here and AI gonna roast you about your profile. And everybody doing it. And then it's like, oh man, AI, no, fuck AI. And then it's fuck AI again. And then it's like, hey man, go on TikTok, you can do this AI that'll make you look like a Dragon Ball Z character. You can do a whole bunch of characters. And people
But I mean, but that's
does it again.
but
And so it's like it's weird now because it's like now the consumers they fuck with AI because it's fun, it's creative and everything like that. And the creators is the one fighting it, so it's like it's
But I mean, even when you think
AI's winning because of
around having the profiles, or whatever, like it don't gotta be us sharing that. Like sharing this app and all like this literally profiles made to be like we gonna market this and do this. Like
Yeah.
I think that's really when you think about it. Like when it comes to marketing on social media, they are making posts for you. So now they just up it.
And they're breaking them straight at you. And the crazy part about what you just said, like that's true, but you always notice there's always a hangover period after people indulge in that AI shit where they like, oh wait, they collected my photo,
Yep.
they can use it however they want for this and this, or video shit.
Yep.
Like
That's what it does now.
Yeah, that's
And
what I
then,
mean. Like,
then they create a new fun thing. Like, oh
Yeah.
man, and you put it in there, they'll make you look like you are in the Boondocks, and you can talk to the Boondocks character. That's your character. Like they just keep on making, and I'm like I said, AI is fun. Admittedly, AI. There's a lot of things and elements about AI that's fun, but then it's one of those things that if you think too hard about it, then you start thinking about what makes this. It's like, hey, this is kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
And so that's it. It's like,
I mean, but it just comes to the territory of it. Once we got into VR and all that kind of stuff, like AI and all that, just really gonna flow into that kind
And
of
I say
stuff.
but as a
And we
person
did part of it
extra
forever.
paranoid, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's only gonna wear on the consciousness of the user.
so I got
So you eventually, like you said, they throwing it out and reeling it back in,
Yeah.
but eventually you got to reel it all back in.
They ain't.
Because you can't have people just like
You know,
constantly seeing bullshit and be like, you know what? Maybe this ain't the same bullshit. Eventually, like, nah, I'm straight.
But see, that's it. They keep on innovating because new innovation. They're about to put them in them sex dolls, and you're gonna have because they said no.
I learned this in a report. Women will be having more sex with robots than men this year. I heard that. And what's crazy? Let me tell you this. I thought about it initially, right? And in my brain, I said, what's wild is it's almost there already because you got so many more like phone-based Bluetooth or internet-based connective things for the people in that realm.
Yeah.
Where, bro, I literally just saw there was this girl interviewed. She was saying how she make her money basically with people donating money to utilize the thing, right?
Yeah, why they play the game and vibrate and all
Yeah,
that.
but that's the same shit, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Because that could be what is this an AI profile doing?
Yeah.
People don't care. You know why? Because, like I
It's
said,
freaky.
people don't care because it's that creative girlfriend. You gotta think. There's those apps, those fake text apps that do.
It's been out for years.
Yeah, those fake text apps been out for years.
Yeah,
And they've been in the top of the app stores, male and female, being able to. Oh, I got this hot waifu girlfriend that actually responds back to.
That's
you.
crazy.
But I mean, you got to think. I mean, that's
Niggas need to touch grass. That's what it
that's
is.
been out for a long time though. Like that's
But
Niggas
no,
haven't even
no,
touched
when I
grass
say-
years.
They have, but I'm saying now it's way more innovative. It's like they
It's
get
way
way
more
more personal
personal.
technology.
Man, once niggas do porn and VR, I was like, bro, we gonna go through the mold. You know what I'm saying?
That's wild.
Yeah, like
That is
when
wild.
niggas say throw your glass on it and you go, I'm like, we gonna go to the moon and come sex at this point. So it's like,
Well, because they say porn, like with technology, they say
Nah,
porn is
they
one of the
do.
leaders in pushing technology.
$1 billion.
Because
nobody care what it looked like.
because what it is that a lot of technology is how can I make this sex experience way better without having another person?
Yep. How can I deliver it to you?
Yeah,
That's
that's why it's so innovative. That's why the VR. It was like, all right, we had VR for the longest. It was the blocking the block, and somebody was like, I wonder, can I get head with this?
You got my whole goddamn kit. Like, bro,
The apparatus.
An apparatus, bro. Like
That's
It's a crazy world we live in.
AI taking over.
Technology, like I said, like bro, like
Hey.
we ain't doing nothing but feeding like Terminator and all that shit. That's kind of shit gonna be for real.
We
That's the real
live, we
thing.
live in a very strange time.
Like once it like technology gets shut down, bro, we are gonna be.
But this is why I love movies, because movies warn us about all this. Movies are just the gateway to the scientist's mind.
Bro,
Yeah.
niggas don't got media literacy to realize that though.
People don't. You know why? Because Elon Musk is literally doing 1v1 of a lot of things, and people don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
He's literally doing 1v1 of a couple of things that we've seen in movies, and people do not care.
I mean,
People,
he living his grand life too.
He is.
He's a real life.
He fucking
As I said,
is.
but there's so much going on in this country that you just can't keep up with everything.
Yeah.
You just really can't, and you just let whatever it be. Like it just
Society.
technology is just like I said. Once technology became technology, how we have it now, it ain't gonna be looking to keep advancing.
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
I mean, and don't get it wrong, we are like social media lets us see all of the most worst shit you can do
Mhm.
with technology, but there's also great. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, there's
Technology with
well, see, like I
advancement.
said, there's certain. my whole thing about AI
Convenience is really
please
convenience
have.
issue.
My thing about AI, and I've always said this, is have sanctions. Because there's certain people like BDC, right? BDC voice is gone, but voice box is fucked up, right? So when he raps, he doesn't sound like the BDC that we know the love, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's working with AI, so that way he's writing his rap, he's doing everything the same, but AI is going to adjust his voice to sound like the old BDC. That I love, right? We talked about James.
But how long do you love that? Because when this nigga still rapping at 75, because he can write it
I
down.
don't care.
But that's no different than auto tune.
Yeah, I don't care.
I mean,
Mary Jane has been doing this shit forever.
Right, but you know, and then you got so we talk about James Earl Jones all the time, right? How he did it, right? And like how he licensed his voice, and they're gonna use AI to recreate his voice and everything like that, and then those proceeds and the money from that goes to his family. Like to me, that's the right way to use AI. You know what I'm saying? Utilize it like that as a tool. Don't use that as the creation. Use it as a tool to assist.
I mean, yeah, but you just gotta make sure you pay whoever get paid.
Yes,
You know?
yes.
Speaking of voiceovers, because I had just found this out when I saw it on whatchamacallit. You know, Ready to Rumble, the Ready to Rumble game, Michael Jackson, the king of pop, character. Did you know that was really his voice?
No,
and it's not the Michael Jackson singing voice. He used his real, actual nigga voice.
So the rumors is true.
Rumors is true, bro.
You know he had two different voices?
Because there's been reports, rumors, podcasts. Everybody said it was like, look, they said Michael Jackson lightens his voice.
Hey, this nigga, they have him on film, on tour, talking.
True, I never seen that. So I seen that, but people have tried to debunk it and everything, so it still was not yet confirmed. Like a lot of people are saying.
Oh man, see, look, that's how you know niggas like Mike Pence.
They say he's from Detroit.
It's footage of him on the phone in the car with a regular voice. It's actual footage of him in the hotel because he had the day that he dressed up that they rented the grocery store for him. In the hotel, he wore a disguise, but he called in the hotel, and when they play it back, it's a regular voice. It's a voice like a little lighter than mine, but nigga, it ain't Michael Jackson voice.
Because I'm like, that's like the video I saw. Because I didn't realize he's only got one song on what I forgot. I think one of his latest albums, that is he's saying in his regular voice, and it sounds terrible. Damn, to be honest with you.
Damn.
Like it just sounds rough. Like you hear, oh, was it Michael?
Who is this nigga?
But then it was like, and that's what the video I saw was them saying that people didn't know. Like that's the only time people really just documented that you can really listen to that song like this is his real voice.
You can crip Mike. That's why.
But niggas did not know.
Yeah.
Like that's what it was like. You were fighting the king of pop, whatever, and Ready to Rumble. And he did all the moves, but it was a different voice.
That's why I believe all the stories. Like
that was Michael.
him hanging out with the Crips, him beating up Tupac.
Crip.
Yeah, him beating up Tupac. I believe that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I believe all that shit.
A nigga from Gary.
Right.
Exactly.
From Gary.
And he get beat up at home. Like nigga, I'm gonna go hands with somebody. You know?
No. First of all, let's be real. You from Gary, Indiana, with brothers,
Yeah.
bigger brothers than you.
And
You're a baby, and you were famous. So you know they was whooping his ass on the tour bus.
And you know they told him too, like,
He
well,
was
don't
the
get
one
like
nigga-
your ass whooped, like nigga, you make me feel
Because he was the one nigga that wasn't getting his ass whooped by Joe. Joe
Right.
wasn't putting his hands on Michael because he was the face.
Right.
Everybody else was getting their ass beat. So of course they was beating Michael ass.
Yeah,
God.
because of that.
You finna get these hands because I got that belt.
But shit, let's get into recommendations, man. Like I said, I'll go first. I'm gonna recommend Squid Games. I'm gonna recommend Squid Games. If you are a person who liked the Squid Game season 1, I believe. I know that's like I said, it's been up and down, but I believe that if you watch it with the lens of this is not going to be a 1v1, and like they're pushing the story, I don't see why you would hate it. And I'm granted, it did end on another cliffhanger, so I saw that's been a lot of people like, oh, this is how it ends. But I'm like, a lot of the time, this is where I look at Squid Games. Squid Games had lightning in the bottle with season 1, right?
Right.
And you can tell that they're like, once that is like, okay, where do we go from here? I'm pretty sure that they didn't have a finale for this whole series at that point. And now they're like, okay, well, now that we got this, you know what I'm saying, this level of notoriety and everything like that.
Fan base.
Yeah, this fan base. You know what? This season 2 and season 3, it's going to be a direct continuation. So that's how.
Oh, so that's how they feel this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. But like I said, I applaud them for not doing the exact same thing. So this is not necessarily a spoiler, but it's not the same games. You know what I'm saying? And so I like that, right? You know what I'm saying? Because they could have easily just said, all right, we're running the games back with a new cast of people.
Yeah, that's
they
what
ran
it
the
is.
games back, but they introduced new games. So it added
Would you been fine with that?
Huh?
They just ran the same games back?
I was, because going into it, that's what I expected.
Okay.
Going into it, that's what I expected, and I was okay with it. So you know what I'm saying? So I applaud them for even taking that shot at doing it, but I do like the characters that they brought in. I feel like the cast in this season, the characters have way more personality. The characters also reflect our it's like I said, season 1 of Squid Game's Lightning in the Bottle. Those characters, I know a lot of Americans probably didn't really connect with those characters because it was very essential. I feel like now they was like, oh, let's show the worldwideness of it. So you got characters that feel like they fit in today's America as well too.
That's interesting that you say that. That's one of the things that I heard as a detractor. They said a lot of people said they don't care about the characters as much as
This time around.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet, but yeah, I know a lot of people are like, I don't like this.
And then the actual battle. The actual battle. You know what's funny? So there's a character named Thanos on Squid Games, right?
Right.
This is where it shows you the difference of it, right? The producer said he hired him. Thanos, that the actor playing him, that was a risk hire because he went through a whole bunch of legal issues, right? He went through a whole bunch of legal issues. He said, I didn't think people were going to be able to forgive him because of all stuff. You know what he did? Got caught a weed charge.
He caught a weed charge?
Over there, that's a serious offense. So I was like, that's definitely got to be.
That's like 2 years.
Because we don't give a fuck about that shit over here. Like, it wasn't like it was literally just a weed charge. It wasn't like, oh, he was killing people.
When he was saying he was a risk taker.
He didn't think people was going. But now, granted, the character is annoying.
They probably made the show still. Like, granted, they know it's worldwide. They probably still make the show for.
Of course. So I understood the statement, but I was like, that was funny as hell. Because when he said it, and I read the interview, I said, well, let me see what the fuck he did. I'm like, I'm expecting some crazy shit.
This is redemption run. You know what I mean? Like, I'm getting around these.
I'm like, I'm gonna see some crazy, like, fucking Charlie Sheen type shit and shit. Like, nah, this nigga just caught a weed charge.
He probably had a vape pen on the train.
Because he's actually a rapper over there too, so he plays a rapper.
So he's a rapper in real life? Or so a rapper in real life who got a weed charge.
Yeah.
So he was living in a So that's why he was a risk taker. He got a little thug. You know what I'm saying? We got this little thug on set. We don't know how you go act.
Right. But yeah, I would recommend Squid Game. I like Squid Game, and that was a solid one. I don't think I got a second. I don't got a second this one.
Both of mine are going to be anime. Obviously, Solo Leveling is back. The first episode was fire.
Yes, it was.
A lot of the people, like if you were somebody who had pacing issues with the first season, like that's something I heard from a couple of people. I think this was a lot better pacing than what they were saying. Like,
quick question, because
you mean like per episode?
I heard from a couple people that they had pacing issues.
But even with the first episode, because remember, the first episode was strong as a bitch.
No, throughout the entire first season.
No, I get that, but I'm saying, shouldn't you wait for at least one more episode? Because remember, I don't think nobody had issue with the first episode, did they?
The inter-episode, the pacing of every episode.
Really?
Yeah. So I think like they were saying that things were held to too much of a cliffhanger. Where I felt like where this episode ended off with a natural cliffhanger, where it's like, like this story was done for this episode. Like, yeah, there's gonna be more. There's gonna be a cliffhanger every episode. It's telling the whole season story.
Right.
But where this episode ended, it felt like, okay, we ran what we need to tell for this episode. Hey, here's a little tease for next episode. Boom, and so on and so forth. So like, matter of fact, one of the people who I was telling them before they watched it, they were like, I was telling Jamie that she was like, yeah, no, you were right. Like, this did feel like a lot better pacing than any episode in the first season.
I hear what you said, because what you would be saying, what you'd be describing, would
at
be
that one point in the fight where I know you probably thought it was gonna end because I did, and I was like, this is gonna suck, and it didn't end there.
Yeah.
So that's what they mean.
And before you get to your second, I just want to go back real quick to say. Also, I need to give a shout out to Kiera, please. She's doing the official Squid Game podcast. So
that's
dope. With Netflix and everything. So how what I'm saying? So I was like, bro, Blur's out here winning. We got Frankie on the official DC. Then we got Kiera, please doing the official Squid Game Netflix one. So I'm like, yo, shout out to
that's super dope. That's definitely super dope.
And then my second one is it's when I only watched the first episode, but the first episode was interesting. It's called Emic MD Doctor Detective. So essentially, the main character, she's a doctor who they come in to like do the exams and everything, sort of try to prescribe when the people can't find out what's going on. So if you're a regular doctor, don't know what's going on. She is basically. She is.
I might watch that.
She basically is. And so I just watched it on some the description sounded interesting. And at the end of the episode, like they trying to figure out, I I don't think it's a spoiler to give it away. The nigga got blue blood, and then, so everybody kind of like why. And at the end of the episode, she give her like her reason why she think this is what caused the blue blood. And you still don't kind of know what caused the blue blood from it, but it's like, where the hell are we going with this? Like,
That was the first episode.
it was like, where are we going with that?
Well, it sounded like House, so I definitely would have.
Yeah,
House is my shit.
she
I was
definitely,
saying,
even
I was
her
saying,
mannerisms, the way that
shit
she
ain't
come out and like the way that she's giving like her diagnosis and everything.
She's eccentric and all that
She
too.
eccentric and shit.
Yeah.
Like she came out, she had flip flops on and shit. Like,
Okay, yeah.
the way she talking to the people, like it's very house vibes.
Okay.
Gordon?
I mean, mine gonna be like I said earlier, Indiana Jones video game. If you haven't played it yet, it's a great video game.
Now, is this now? Because I intentionally didn't ask questions about it because I knew you were going to probably recommend it. The story, it's not a retelling story, is it?
No, this is actually an original story between 2 and 3.
That's fine.
So it's like, or
But
yeah.
isn't it two and one?
No, 1 and 2. I mean, yeah, one between.
Either way it goes. I like
two
it.
was the prequel to one, right? Granted, I ain't watched it since 7, but I thought 2. And matter of fact,
I like either way it goes. As long as it's the fact is that it's stories. That's
yeah.
Cause like I said, the first mission is the rock roll, the chase out.
Oh yeah.
So it's really the continuation of that move. Like it just shows that, but then the story is after that happens.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Now,
No.
just gameplay on this one. Is it like open world? Is it like,
Yeah, it's pretty much like I said. It's in the same realm of it's a really open world like map, but it's a detective game in the sense you're Indiana Jones.
Okay.
So you gotta do field work. So you still talk like they call it field work. You talk to people, but you're figuring out clues. You can put on disguises to get into other places. Like you hand-to-hand combat. You use some whips to get up where like the dynamics of even how they like for him to do everything like the whip on something that you can either pull yourself up straight up or you can get to a wall and climb it up. Like it's like they've added so many different areas of it, but it's like I said, the commentary and everything of the game is like it's just like watching. It's like playing a movie. It's like playing a movie. And I haven't played. There isn't a lot of video game license or just a movie. Like a game that was really made after a movie that I can remember that was really
Yeah,
good.
it's been a while.
You know what I'm saying? But
'Cause I had hopes for that Matrix game.
that's what I'm saying. Like that
That
would probably.
video was fire.
No, I'm talking about the one that was last year. I'm saying
The one that they was gonna do the
beta one that we
beta
said-
test.
But that wasn't a game.
No, that was just an open
That was
world.
literally Unreal showing off.
Yeah.
This is what Unreal
Oh, I thought that was a beta for the game.
No,
No, it wasn't a game.
I thought for a minute I had thought it was like it wasn't like the beta for a game. I thought it was like this might be coming out.
Oh, no,
like, you know what I'm saying?
that was epic.
Yeah, Pasadena. I don't know what's Pasadena.
That's it. That was epic showing, hey, Unreal Engine 5 is here.
Yeah,
Let me show you what Unreal Engine 5
And
is.
it's called.
That's literally all that was.
I'm trying to think that the last movie tie-in game that I rocked with it was wild. It might have been Pasadena.
Pasadena was fire.
that was what 2000 and what?
Pasadena was a long time. But
I fuck with Guardians of the Galaxy.
I can't call that a movie tie-in
Yeah, I
game.
wouldn't-
That's it was just another Guardian story.
Yeah.
Like I said, if that would have been like the
Yeah.
actual MCU Guardian, that's
Yeah.
what it was. The MCU Guardians.
Yeah.
It was just
Like
a
that was just
Guardians game.
another
just
Marvel
another-
game.
So I mean, for y'all, I guess it would probably be like maybe the last Spider-Man license. Nah,
I can't call one.
Those are still separate games. They didn't really follow.
The last one that had like actual Spider-Man from the movie might have been.
I thought that was 2. I thought Spider-Man 2 was the movie, not actually movie one.
So the PS2 Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay, yeah. I was
yeah.
gonna say.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say I think they might have made one for the Amazing Spider-Man. I don't know.
I don't know. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. And there's not a lot. But that's what I'm saying. Like, because of the detail and because this is like a very open world, everything like that's why I said like it really. And like I said, with Troy Baker,
Mhm.
is and the nigga sound just like he sound. I thought he was Harrison. I'm like, bro, they brought Harrison back to do this. And he was on. I think he was on the Game Awards. They brought him out like they're talking about.
It's Troy Baker.
Yeah,
Same
Troy-
dude
yeah.
with,
Like he sounded exactly like dude. So like I said, it's been out since November, I think.
Yeah, because I remember because
It came out like in November.
Because I know
but
that
just got started.
what I remember because I was editing what we talk about. And
Oh yeah, and they got what's the name?
And I was talking about spy games. You was telling me how the Indiana game reminds you of those old school spy games like Double.
Yeah. Because even what's the name? I forgot. Like the boy, he ain't a big. I don't think the main villain, whatever. But like the first nigga he fight is Caveman.
Oh, word?
Yeah, like Candyman's like the giant in this motherfucker game. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You said Candyman?
yeah. So it was like I'm like
Yeah,
you know
it's his last role.
yeah. So he's in it. So that's why I was like, I'm like, oh, now I gotta play it now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the character, the
Yeah,
actor,
that's
not the character. Dude,
Oh,
I'm thinking this nigga- I'm like, wait, Indiana
I
Jones
need
like
to share.
Candyman?
What was the one when they brought
What's
in
history,
aliens
though?
at that point? That when they brought in the aliens, I was like,
I'm just saying, maybe he found a painting. He could have found a painting, been haunted by Candyman.
Look at
Who
that.
knows, bro?
At this point, got two
And,
of
then my sex, I mean, I don't know if I feel like it's just really kind of here, but Marvel Rivals still, bro.
Rivals, yeah.
Marvel Rivals is a great game.
It's a great time.
You know what I'm
Great
saying?
time.
So, like I said, I'm finna start twitching that. We're gonna twitch that on Wednesdays.
Trip.
I really ain't much except I watched a movie on Netflix called Incoming about some kids their first high school party and a bunch of freshmen. That shit was hilarious.
Oh, I did see that. Incoming. That was good.
Yeah.
The fam had what the fuck was the name of that drug? The ketamine.
Ketamine.
The nigga was out,
Yeah,
dog.
sleeping the fuck out.
So
That shit was
like a super bad type
Yeah,
of
sure.
situation.
super bad Project X type
Yeah,
of thing.
Okay. Yeah.
And I just rewatching The Walking Dead. Just
You rewatching?
yeah.
Where you at on your rewatch?
Second season of ending the second season.
Okay.
Just realizing Lori was the fucking villain.
She definitely was.
In second
Shane,
season.
like yo, she set Shane on a mission for no reason, bro. Fuck that nigga Shane.
I have a zombie thing too. I want to before you. I'm gonna let King do his thing, but it's been bothering me.
That's it for me.
Oh, my only put on will probably is where it's a wild ass movie on Hulu called Amber Alert.
Yes.
So you saw it?
I didn't see it, but I know.
So I'm
It's
down.
an old movie. Ain't nothing else.
Oh,
It's
it's
a new
new.
one.
It's newer.
It's a new one. But RDC put that clip. I was like, because who's in it?
Little dude from Everybody Hates Chris.
Yeah.
Abbott Elementary.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's in it. Yeah.
So, was it Hayden Pritchard's?
Hayden.
The one from Hero?
Yeah.
Oh, Hayden Panettiere.
Very pretty tier. There you go. So I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. It triggered me at first because
it triggered a lot.
because it was the same, bro. It was the same exact setup where white woman asks this black man to go above and beyond, gets him fucked up, like he gets in trouble.
Right.
So, but it pans out to become heroes. So that's why I was like, all right, it is a really good movie for what it is. No, it's not Heroes, the movie, like the series, but they become heroes.
Amber
at the
Alert
end.
turning into heroes is crazy. I got where you was at, but I knew he.
Yeah, I heard what he said. I can't let you live that.
Because I wanted you to watch it. I wanted you to live in
I
that.
held out the hope. I'm like, he don't do it like that.
I looked at his face. I knew he meant it like that. I like heroes.
He don't believe it like that.
I wanted him to watch it. I wanted him to watch it to get a group chat like, hey, what the hell?
I ain't got no powers in this shit.
Okay, I was like,
No, I heard it.
I did. That's all I was like. That's all I was
I
like.
went through the whole motion.
I like some heroes.
I went through the whole motion. I like heroes.
I was like,
so
he don't believe us like that. I gave you too much faith.
Oh, shit.
So he said, oh, yeah, I like heroes. I'm like, he don't believe this.
All right, well, sorry about that, man.
Oh no, I don't. I don't have a second one. I don't think. I think anything else I would say would already have been said. So
Okay. So I had a high. This has been really bothering my mind. It's been a high thing forever. And so when it comes to zombie movies, when I realized this too, like old zombie movies are fake as fuck, bro. Because how do zombies dig out of 6 feet of ground with no meat on their bones and no muscle? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? No meat on their bones, no muscle.
like the skeleton, you mean?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You think of Night of the Living Dead and all that, like them niggas would be gone. You know what I'm saying? Like decomposed, fist out the ground, climbing all the way out. How you do that? Out the box and out the dirt. So I had to take it upon myself to realize and say to myself that all movies that depict zombies that come out like dirt are the worst zombie movies to ever come out.
So you want to know something funny? I just saw.
I got one though.
Oh.
The Dead Don't Die only had people that were still themselves come out the dirt. So I get what you're saying. Nobody, there was no bones.
And that's what I think. That's what I was watching. I think They Don't Die is what I was watching.
Yeah, because when you fall in the hole, you like, damn, they really fought their way out. But remember, everybody had a full body.
They show them, and that's what I said. They showed. So that one I think what made me argue that was when I first saw it. 'Cause I just watched that again,
Okay.
And I remember it came out for some reason like it was on Netflix again. I watched it, but that's what made me hit. I was like, bro, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
I saw a joke from Tahir, and I was like, I'm glad that they changed this trope because it used to be you get bit, you turn to a zombie, and then keep on going. But Tahir was like, that's wasteful as a bitch. It's like it's a zombie. So I'm glad that zombies devour now because it is that. It's so or the whole thing. I'm just trying not to get bit, or am I not trying to get devoured? Because stop it just off of a bite. Like, bro, come on, bro. This whole body here.
I always say that too about the older ones where like a nigga get bit and then you'll just see him like come out the crowd with the rest of the zombies and just add on. It's like, no, did y'all only want the blood? Y'all didn't want the meat? Y'all keep saying like brains and flesh, but nobody ever gets their head bitten.
Nobody
Like, if you notice that, them niggas always said brains, but they never ate the brain.
You can't get through the goddamn skull with no teeth. Bro, that shit. It took me down, and I ain't really gonna deep down the path, but it made me really think about when did they stop showing zombies coming out the ground? Like a Dead Don't Die is more of a parody zombie movie, so I kind of feel like they were doing an old zombie kind of thing.
Yeah.
But when you think about all our new zombie movies now, it's like it's chemical. It's not as a chemical spill, but it's like something in the air, some airborne like mother, or you just die and turn.
You know what? Because they're no longer raising the
dead.
dead.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so I think that's what I said. Like, because even that's what made me mad. Because Night of the Living Dead was based on a chemical spill.
Yeah.
In the graveyard.
I just said that they don't do it no more. They don't raise them from the dead.
So I'm like, what was what was the last movie that actually would have done that? That was still doing zombies raised from the dead. That was considered a real zombie movie.
Oh, honestly, you want my honest opinion? Thor.
I wouldn't say Pet Cemetery.
Pet Cemetery, the Bloodline, maybe, but if you're talking about bringing niggas from the dead that were buried, fucking
was it Thor?
Thor. No. She had the zombie. What's that?
Wait,
Hella, yeah.
Depending on so if we included Thor, you might as well say Multiverse of Madness because Zombie Strange definitely was raised from the dead.
Yeah. No, but that was just one nigga.
They buried him on the roof.
There was just one nigga though, wasn't it?
It still was a zombie raised from the dead.
Like so they still use the trick of raising. But see,
but it's not like that's Scarlet
Witch using that.
Yeah, that's just me throwing some shit in there.
I can take same from Hell. Like both of those are.
Wait,
but that's what I'm saying. Necromancy is raising the dead.
Did Ash?
All of those.
They weren't buried. They were turned.
Was there anybody that came who was raised from the dead in Ash?
No. Demons came and
that's what I'm saying, yeah.
You're right.
They were possessed.
Zombies raising from the dead literally means you go to fucking Graceland and they put the casket and crawl their way out.
Run to the casket and through 6 feet of dirt.
Like the dirt gonna come right in on you. Like you just like that was holding you up, nigga.
But that's just a common. I don't mean.
Well, see, honestly though, and that's what we were just talking about. So like that type of horror had to go away because of technology. Because the contradictions kept coming up. Like you said, how the fuck are he coming out when he's half decomposed? And then on the back end of that, it's like, how is he even doing it? Like what was the motivation?
I mean, you suspend your belief for a second.
You got to. That's what I'm saying. Like when you watch those, because like I said, it made me want to watch like I don't want to watch the black and white one, but I want to watch those. Because I remember I used to be terrified of the oily zombie in Night of the Living Dead, I think 2.
Yeah. And
like he came out. This nigga was bones and all, bro.
So wait, what sparked this thought? What was you watching?
It was what's it called?
Dead Don't Die.
Dead Don't Die, which is a hilarious zombie movie. You know what I'm saying? But it was like because, like I said, but that was more because even when they were still using language and words, it was like they were fresh dead. But that's what it just made me think about. I was like, I ain't seen zombies come out the ground in a long ass time. Right. Which was rabbit hole was like, why the fuck is zombies climbing up the ground with no meat on their bones?
But zombies that come out the ground in The Walking Dead, right?
No, they was already walking around. They were already walking around. Like I said, like they took the living away
because that was an infection.
Yeah, and that's what it was. Like.
See, I think that's where the transition came in the Dawn of the Dead and all that.
We rarely see a person like I'm raising the dead. Again, it's like you said, it's airborne.
You'd be nasty. But that's why I said that's why I said the Night of the Living Dead one was crazy because they rose the dead from a chemical speed. Like it wasn't on necromancy. Like y'all just spilled toxic sludge in the cemetery and niggas came out the ground.
Right.
You
It's
know what I'm saying?
still hot.
But how? Yeah. How?
Well, I mean, but this was Twilight Zone. All of them. A lot of them was just at the pace of zero. You know, like a nigga escaped from a thing and bit a nigga, and now it's that. You know.
But I mean, no, yeah, that's what. So that really helped out. I can accept it in cartoons. I accept it in cartoons.
Interesting. All
But
right.
in real life,
OG recommendation, make sure you go to geeksetpodcast.com. I am actively working on reworking the website and everything. I didn't get to it yet, but I got some ideas. I know Bacardi's going to be revamping his shop.
Yep, new merch
so
store
we're
we should be launching that on the 15th.
Okay. Oh shit! I know. All right. So then, you know what? My goal is to try to have the new website about the 15th then too.
Okay.
All right. So you know what's saying, but join our Patreon, patreon.com/Geekset. Again, like I said, we have a whole season of what we talking about that is being worked upon. So if you've been following our YouTube page or tapping in, we got a new series called What We Talking About. It's our Talking Head series, commentary on just Black culture, geek culture, and everything like that. And we have 10 episodes coming, and we're going to be releasing them early on Patreon. And then the announcement will come when they're going to live at it and everything like that, as soon as we get that. But you'll be able to get those episodes early. Those are already in editing right now, so say those are coming. But again, anything that we are working on, you'll get that behind the scenes and that exclusive look there. Join our Discord, just a whole bunch of dope people talking dope shit. Make sure you follow us on all social media at Geekset Podcast. But as always, this is the only podcast that blends hip hop culture and geek culture together, and we are out. Peace. Happy New Year, niggas.
Happy New Year, niggas.
The one thing that I absolutely love about the culture is that it's still embedded in Black culture.
White geeks still rock Dunks or Jordans, and they also talk about Batman versus Superman. Batman and versus Superman is literally Brown versus Jordan.
Dragon Ball Z, that my whole trajectory and life changed. Don't nobody talk to me, my shit is on.
We just finna experience it. It look like it's gonna be real deep.
Oh my God, this is crazy.
The elevation from where King Vader started to now fucking live.
Black geek culture helped me through some of the highs in my life, through some of the lows in my life. It's always been there, sort of like an undercurrent to everything that I did.
There was no term for it. It was just, this is what I'm doing.
I love us in it. I love the fact that we take things and we always make it better.